Well, that was from the food you ate, right?
Yes, the one I'm
Yeah.
totally not
So
thinking about. I should have just purified, and I'm panicking now. And Autumn, get us. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Hey, Autumn's going as fast as they can, but they can only travel for 2 hours at a time.
I'm getting you steroids. We're gonna make you
Alrighty, perfection
buff.
has arrived.
Wait, you're going to drug the druid with steroids?
You'll be the buffest druid there is.
Are you going to wait until before or after their transformation? Because
I'll wing it. I
sorry,
think. Sorik, how's it going, buddy? How's it going, Echo?
Oh, you reminded me of just one little thing. You said you're gonna buff. You said you're gonna induce the druid in steroids. So druid transforms into a pig. Inject steroids.
Yes.
Oink.
Oh god, I am.
oh man, what makes this worse is that pig picture. They're wearing a collar, and yet Soul keeps putting a harness on Autumn.
That is. That doesn't help that you literally told. That doesn't help. It just makes everything worse. Just putting that out there.
So is Soul actually on top, or is he just doing as he's told?
Soul is on top, but confused in what the fuck just happened.
Soul believes that he's in charge, but do we really believe that Soul is in charge?
Well, he does
Emerald-
what he's told pretty well.
Help me!
He does. He doesn't even ask questions.
What do you? I need to make this drink stronger for this session, apparently.
you say that every session.
Hey,
Because it's never strong enough.
if you needed to go faster, you're putting it in the wrong hole.
I'm never butt chugging. Ever.
Sword? I am. Wait, what was that word?
Don't worry about it, Autumn.
If you go,
Autumn?
there are taste
Autumn?
buds in your ass, so technically, if you
You-
butt chug it, you can
No,
actually get drunk faster.
Don't tell her that stuff. Autumn, this is one of the few
Why
things I'll
the
even
fuck?
say. Don't even look it up. You don't need to know about it. Okay?
I wasn't going to look it up. Why would I look something like that? Like that up? Like what?
So, Emerald, remind me where we left off last time?
We left off in a forest, and we're looking to get Soul some action.
Especially since Soul's eyes are purple.
Very, very faintly. Not even close to what the mule's was.
Which
Still,
I wonder. how does
So,
that-
can we tie up Soul here and just leave him?
You can.
So,
You can
are you
try.
sure you want to deal with a soul pissed off, though? Is the better question.
Like Soul can
Are you
ever get
sure?
out.
Hey,
Yeah, where
if
we
you
left
turn
off,
into a
you repaired
donkey,
the cart.
like what are we gonna do?
You repaired the cart, but it's still full of hundreds to thousands of pounds of gear.
Only hundreds.
And it's at least close to 1,000.
How much shit do we have in there?
100 gallons
Like
of water, 100
800
pounds
pounds
of
of water.
Wait, we have 800 pounds of water?
Yeah, you have two barrels. Each one weighs 70 pounds empty.
Yeah, so yeah, about 100 gallons of water is about 800 pounds of water. About 800 pounds. We got about 80 pounds of food, we got 50 pounds of whetstone, we got 3 pounds of oil, and then we have all of our other gear.
Yeah, your oil and whetstone shouldn't be a problem, but you'll probably have to leave some water behind in potentially one of the barrels.
God, I
And
have
the
to,
cart.
I have to get rid of half my water?
We could drink some of it before you get rid of the rest.
This area also isn't devoid of water that you could filter.
I
I don't trust a single thing coming out of this environment. Thank you very much.
Oh,
and that's the druids talking here. Just saying.
hey,
Then the druid
Sorg,
can create their own water.
hey, Sorg
That's
trust,
true,
trust
true.
this forest.
Zurich,
I'm undead.
Zurich, I can't heal you.
Yeah?
Yeah, so
If
got
you
a
can't
human
heal me,
druid.
that means I can't get poisoned either.
But what happens if it's a poison that only undead can get poisoned by? Then I can't help you.
Oh, that's fine.
So there's an undead druid, or not undead druid. There's an undead monk, a human druid, a semi-celestial paladin.
An obedient paladin.
I am a Nephilim, which has been kind of revealed before the angel bit happened. Which kind of...
Well, I mean, when you tell everybody, it's kind of obvious.
I mean, when I mean, like...
He's a Neolith-phile. He gets attracted by strange things.
I'm questioning why you know that, but I don't want the answer, actually. Never mind.
Do you want to know the answer?
You know what? Wait, what?
No,
Okay.
I do not. So...
And then we
how
have a
much
couple
water do you
people
have to
who
get rid of?
It depends on your carry rate. How much are you willing to carry?
I have an idea. Anyone have a god they could sacrifice the water we need to sacrifice to?
There's no such thing as gods. Sorry, you're on your own.
Can I get a blood of the innocent and I can do some water and I can see what happens?
If you touch Pillow, you will die.
Oh no, not Pillow. I was thinking about you, Reindeer. You seem pretty innocent. Just a little prankster at times.
Worship that requires
Just a-
blood of an innocent.
Oh, don't worry about it. It's just something that I think might go along since I was a mercenary. Forgot who I worship. I might as well go with blood of an innocent. See what happens. I want to throw shit together and figure it out.
That sounds
wait,
very
back
evil
up.
right there, buddy.
Back up. Blood of an innocent. Is it just a drop of blood?
Oh, yeah, we can do a drop of blood. We can
Hey,
do a little
hey.
more.
Okay, well,
Hey.
if it's only a drop, I don't see the problem.
No,
We'll see.
I do see the problem, because that's potentially evil. We don't need evil entities on us. We already got some already.
Come on. It's not like we have a single person we know who's evil. What's the big deal?
The fact that evil or fallen angels have came and tried to kill me already. That's the
Look.
problem.
Well, technically, if they're angels, that means they're good. That means you're the evil one here.
That's the not if they're.
Oh,
fallen.
you got a point, yeah.
What? Do you know what a fallen angel is? He looks over at Sorik. Do you know what a fallen angel is?
Oh, one that's probably drank one too many.
That makes sense. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
No.
Okay.
Fuck the gaslighting. Do I take damage from that statement? I don't know. Do I
You
take
take
psychological?
psychic damage.
Jim?
You think you've taken damage, but you haven't really, so you think you've lost health, but you're fine.
My soul. So,
If he still
Yeah.
has one after this.
well, actually, my health is
No, it's the soul of the kinky.
my health is reduced. So there's that. Oh, Emerald, could you send me a picture of that thing again? I forgot to pin it.
Either way, Emerald.
Okay. It's not far back. In the chat log, I'll just pin it for you. I'm not sure if that pins for both of us or just you, but there you go. It is pinned. So you're still in the first week. So since you rolled the maximum possible value, your HP is still reduced by 8. Max HP. And on this day, you didn't really notice too much because you left early in the morning, but now that it's starting to get a little later in the day, you note that the sun hasn't really come out. Like, there's not quite the brightness you would expect in the sky.
Oh, it's just probably a little cloudy today. Nothing to take note of.
And we're currently traveling, so I'm stuck in Wolf Floor.
I mean, if you're trying to use the wolf form to pull the cart, you
Yeah.
can. That will slow down travel because you'll have to wait for your wild shape to recharge every time, but
Well,
Oh, we can push
I
the
mean,
cart
unless we
otherwise.
have another method that we're using, but I'm saying are we currently moving as you're...
you're
Narrating
currently
this.
deciding how to continue. Your mule just ran off. You barely recovered the axe from it before it fully took off. It seemed to be recovering from all of its wounds at an unnatural pace. And you've noticed that the sky is not as bright out as it should be, considering the fact that there's almost no clouds in the sky. And at this point, your cart is in good shape, but you're having to decide, do you want to try and salvage what you can from it and walk? Or do you want to move slower but try and transform and pull it as is?
Okay.
Or something else?
There's
if you
no
have
way
another
we're
station.
carrying everything we need by hand.
Yeah, you'd
Like,
have to leave
unless-
at least a barrel of water behind, even if you have higher carry weight. But
Well, okay, here's a question.
mhm.
Is it faster to just strap everything onto my wild shape and move 2 hours a day, or is it faster to bring the cart with wild shape 2 hours a day?
Can you support that much weight in a wild shape?
In a theoretical scenario. Just assuming that I could, which would be faster.
So you can move a lot faster when you're not strapped down to the cart, but the cart increases the amount of weight you can carry. So it breaks down to if you can carry it without the cart or not.
Okay. So in dire wolf form, my strength's 17, and I'm a large creature.
1,020.
Is that enough to
You
carry
can
everything?
you can carry 510 pounds or more in
1,020.
the cart.
Emerald just giving you suggestions. Although I guess they could say that last one to the group as a whole.
Oh, what is your suggestion?
Y'all are talking about getting a lot of storage. Cart is storage, right?
Yeah.
Was
I bought
it
the cart.
storing food, water,
Food, water,
or
supplies,
equipment, or all of it?
all of it.
And how many whetstones did you get? Also,
50
that too.
pounds.
How much food would y'all have?
We have enough to survive 4 weeks. We have a lot of food.
All right, so there's no reason to go hunting, correct?
Nope.
Okay. In that case, Emerald, scroll up for the other one. Other suggestion for me.
I'm not gonna lie, Echo. When you
Yeah?
brought back 50 pounds of whetstones, I'm like, oh my god.
I gotta make sure my little ones are taken care of.
Make sure
Good.
your weapons are sharp.
Well, maybe that's not the only thing that needs to be sharp.
Oh, if there's anything else that needs to be sharp, I'm probably not doing good things. I'm kind of tipsy right now.
I was gonna be saying, if your bone ever sticks out, I'll make it sharp.
What?
Just making sure you know.
I physically don't know how to react to this.
He's a lizard folk before he died, so technically he can work with bones. And they're not evil.
I-
That's neutral. That is part of their character description of players' race. Lizard folk naturally work with bones to create their weapons. And they're not evil. Have fun with that.
Yeah, so that's up to you, Autumn,
Mm.
that I sent you for how you want to handle your carrying. Your normal gear melds into your wild shape, so it does not contribute against that carrying capacity, but that is the carry capacity of the dire wolf.
I love magic.
Okay.
So that would allow you to carry one of the barrels of water and then the animal feed and the whetstones and oil. You just have to leave behind one barrel and the cart. Or you can try and strap yourself to the cart and you can carry substantially more because the cart magnifies how much you can carry.
Okay. So, Echo,
Yeah?
or not Echo, Sorik. Would you rather I leave your cart behind in a barrel of water and we get out of here faster? Or would you rather spend more time here and grab everything?
Oh, no, I don't see anything wrong with this forest. I just see Soul having a mental breakdown every now and then.
Well, I mean, I think he has a reason for that, and I think it's the forest.
Oh, the forest hasn't bothered me.
Oh, since we're down a donkey.
Oh, we have you.
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Soul, are you part donkey?
Soul's just gonna grab Whetstone, go into the cart, and say, "You two can figure this shit out by yourselves."
Oh, you want to help me get rid of harness?
As you hear aggressive sharpening of his axe. You hear very aggressive sharpening of his axe. As you hear
Did
him
I say something odd?
as he's cursing underneath his breath about how to kill and needs to get his insomnia problem fixed so he's not fucking alone with this bullshit.
Yes, leave the two people who have gotten you into here to get you out.
I'm so glad that instead of helping us plan, you've decided to leave all of the planning up to us. That means we can do whatever the fuck we want to.
Oh no, you step out a certain line and I will throw a holy hand grenade at all of y'all. I will not be sitting here and insulted by being called part donkey. Even after it took all my strength to even tell you what the hell I was. And a moment afterwards, I get my little brother's head thrown at my feet
So,
by a fallen angel.
So a
So-
Nephilim is a part angel or part donkey, right?
Sorik. I like radiant magic. You are an undead. Don't piss me off. I can't heal you.
Oh, at least you could turn me away.
I'm not a
Sorik's
cleric.
not an undead. How could he be an undead? There's only zombies.
Can I roll to give Autumn a history lesson on that?
Oh,
You want to roll history?
I want to learn whatever role it is to teach Autumn that history of it. There's more than just zombies.
It
That'd be
depends which thing are you
persuasion.
trying to teach Autumn exists.
Autumn, to kill is an undead, and he's not a zombie.
Yeah, that was a fun joke. He said he
my-
was a drippy vampire or something
Hold
like
on a
that.
minute. Stop the typing for a minute. The barrels that y'all are carrying, how many are they?
2.
And how heavy is each barrel?
About 450 pounds.
They're 400 pounds full.
Yeah.
How much water did you get us?
100 gallons.
80 gallons, yeah.
Fuck!
Alright. Not quite sure why that quite amount, but okay, just working with what I got over here.
We had a party of 5 when we left.
That is a good point.
And 2 of them have been asleep the whole time.
Their insomnia has been at the worst times.
Just trying to find put me in coach point.
Soul just sits there and just prays to. He starts a prayer to Lord Helm and says, "Oh, mighty Helm, please give me something to deal with this bullshit."
Oh, whoever my god is, can you please make a plan with us?
Okay, so you're just taking a moment to stop and pray at your broken down cart.
I am just trying to comprehend the bullshit that just happened.
Hey,
I
Autumn, do you just want to
control
take me and me
that.
go, and we can see if Soda notices or not?
Well, why don't you both
Well,
roll me
that's fun.
persuasion? We'll see if your deities respond.
Wait, what?
I thought it'd be religion, but okay, persuasion it is.
No, in this case, you're trying to persuade your god to help you.
Nat one.
Whoa, what? I'm sorry, okay.
I should have let Soul roll first.
Motherfucker, no!
One.
Wait, did Echo also get a nat one?
Yes.
You just rolled into GM, so it only went to me.
Double nat one.
Oh
Do
no!
we die now?
You both piss off your god.
I don't even
That
know who my
helped me.
god is.
Yeah, well, they're not happy with you. They don't like that you asked them, demanded more from them than they were willing to give.
I was just asking this something little to deal with this bullshit. My brother's been taken away from me as it is.
Yeah, well, that one, you're really bad at persuading them, apparently, now.
You have a +6. It's so bullshit.
I have a +4.
Wait. Could I? Wait, could I do that to myself? Give me one moment. I gotta check something. I don't think we can survive two gods being pissed off at us.
Yeah, you just hear thunder in the air, but you don't receive any help. You don't receive punishment either, but you definitely don't receive any help.
Oh, thank God it's gonna rain. Yeah, I can leave one of these barrels behind. See, look at that. I pray to my God, he makes it rain, and so yeah, we're gonna have a great time.
Wait. Before
Do I know Helm's pissed
you
off?
celebrate, I'm gonna try something.
Do I
And,
know that Helm is pissed off at me right now?
Oh yes, you definitely get that feeling. And the sky is clear, there are no clouds, so thunder is kind of out of place here.
Oh no. There's
Autumn's going to cast Druidcraft to see what the weather is going to be for the next 24 hours.
Okay. It's sunny. It's supposed to be a bright sunny day, but it's particularly dim out. It's almost like sort of just before sunset, or just before sunrise, or just after sunset, but it's not turning over. The sun isn't properly rising for you.
Hey, Soul! Is the reason the sun's being so iffy is because you pissed somebody off?
Autumn, we need to get the fuck out of here now. Autumn, you don't understand. What I'm feeling after that, I don't know what I did, but I may have pissed off my deity, and he if he's pissed off, we gotta go. He doesn't get involved with the shit usually. If he's pissed off, that's bad.
You should be more
That's
of a
bad.
team player then, and stop playing to your God for something silly that doesn't matter.
Well, maybe if y'all didn't put so stress on me that make me pray to handle this bullshit, then we wouldn't be doing this situation.
Oh, of course, now we can sit here and bicker while we wait for your God to make up his mind.
Yeah, Ghostini, as you're walking through the forest, you hear arguing in the distance.
Yeah. Autumn is currently rolling their eyes. They look like
No.
they're
No stealth.
looking at
Got
it.
Oh,
you
I'm,
can
like,
try and stealth.
whatever.
Ghosty,
I'm
if you want to.
aggressively sharpening my axe even more, by the way.
I'm joking. No, I'm not stealthing. Opposed to Thursday Grow, no, it's not a stealth character.
You don't have a Chris situation.
Oh.
Sneaking in and getting attacked for
So-
it.
Sneaking in, trying to introduce himself to the party.
Or am I ahead of him on the path?
You're sort of adjacent to them. They seem a little bit off of the main path that you're walking on. Towards your right, there's like a small side path, and you hear arguing down it.
Is there a large, a large flat tree trunk?
Yeah, there's plenty of those around.
You know why I'm asking.
Wait, but does that mean that we have another druid then? I thought she was a paladin.
All she did was ask about a large flat tree trunk. That does not mean that she does druidy stuff. It just means that's what she wanted. It's possible she just wanted a flat surface.
You don't even know she's here. You're arguing with your party.
Oh no, I'm just
No,
arguing
no,
with my party. I have no
listen.
idea what's going on.
Oh, I'm still aggressively arguing.
I
and-
just ask about basic landscape in the background. That's
Oh,
it.
Yeah.
why don't we just get rid of the barrel of water? We can leave Salt here with some water, and we can take off.
Hey, you're not leaving me behind.
Leave
Fuck
your
you.
room.
Hey, I never said I was leaving you behind. I was saying you can sit where the other barrel was, and so you at least have some use. You put some weights in the cart.
No. Wait. Let's be a little nicer than that. Obviously,
heard-
school is not completely useless.
Would I have heard that need of water?
Sure. Yeah. You're getting closer by this point if you're approaching.
No, we plan to leave plan to leave about 400 pounds of water. We don't need it.
Did you get this much? Also,
We're not leaving all that water.
we can't leave this whole night thing behind because we got two people. We can't, as long as we don't leave the cart behind, because we got two people who are currently in insomnia.
Oh,
now,
if they don't wake up, I'll
not
make sure
insomnia.
they stay asleep.
It's like they are under a long-term sleeping spell or something.
Oh no,
Maybe
no.
it's-
Somebody roll
I can make it long-term.
perception.
Oh, Tequil has always had insomnia. I swear to you, he's always done it ever since college days.
What is it, Ghostini?
So there's some sounds coming off the path. If one of y'all want to, whoever wants to roll perception.
I'll go
This
ahead
is
and roll.
passive perception since you guys are all chatting and
Oh,
not
okay.
focusing
That's
on
an
looking
11.
around.
13.
My passive perception is 13.
Mine's an 11.
Oh,
Who's
damn.
the
Okay.
who's the druid, and what type of druid are you?
So, Autumn, me, I'm playing the druid, and they are Circle of the Moon.
Okay, which is
Autumn is the human with multicolored hair.
I don't know who would spot this first. Emerald, the companion.
You're
Yeah,
openly approaching, so
I know,
they'll see
okay.
you.
And there is a bearded dragon with the druid.
There it. You suddenly hear to the side of you, off the path, or on the path.
You're following the path towards them.
Whatever. Going to the path towards y'all. 4, 1. Hoof prints. 4 little.
Oh, look at that, son. We took so long, people are starting to come to us. We better get going now.
Hello.
No, wait. Maybe they aren't crazy like
Last
the other
time-
creatures we've run into.
Last time we had people approach us,
Cancel.
they were literally fallen angels, and had my brother's head decapitated, thrown at me. So I'd rather not deal with. I swear to
Oh,
God.
maybe it's that guy again on a horse.
You both are too paranoid. It
I
could
have
be a
reason
rabbit.
to be.
Hello. I hear you're in need of water. Or something
Quite the opposite,
fairies of
actually.
water.
Oh, we have too much water. We have about 800 pounds of it.
Oi. Oi. 5'1" elf. Chainmail. Yellow and red.
Oh, another scareless.
Approaches you. 2
Who are
strings on her hip. And behind her is a deer. That
Vincent.
looks translucent.
What the
A
hell?
translucent deer?
And on the back of the deer is I've been needing to fill up for a while. Might I if you're having trouble carrying such water, might I offer you some extra protection for water carrying weight? She
Oh,
does just fine. Reaches a hand back, strokes the neck.
oh, can the
So-
deer pull a cart?
Oh, no. The saddlebags, it can't hold 400 pounds. It can hold 60. Sometimes she can get a little bigger, but how much water do we really need? How far away is the town, Emerald?
Your destination is about 4 days journey to the north.
Or to the next watering hole that's not tainted. Not
Who are you?
diseased or poisoned or...
Oh, we don't need introductions. If they're here to help, we'll ask them what their intentions are once we're out of forest.
Ooh, what's this deer next to
Bill?
you?
We
It
have.
looks very, or I guess, What is this
What?
creature next to you?
Oh, it's venison.
No. That's magical.
The
Bruh?
creature's name is venison? Okay.
No. Oh, yeah. Okay, try to eat that.
Autumn, that
I
is
dare you.
that's a magical deer.
She walks away from her doe, 20 feet over to the flat side of the tree. Go ahead, just try.
Try what?
Autumn?
You said you wanted to try to eat the doe.
No.
That was the lizard folk
No.
over there.
No. I was told that creature is called a venison.
Now, has Sorik been teaching you names of food instead of the proper animal again?
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about here.
No, he's been teaching me the names of creatures. Like,
That is called a deer. Sorik, what have you been teaching this lass?
She is a doe. If you try to eat her, though,
a doe?
I'm
But don't
afraid
you
you'll
use that in
end
cooking?
up eating your own self.
No, it's-
And gives a slight little chuckle as she pulls out a chisel and a dagger over at the flat tree.
Who are you? I see. Obviously, you have an affinity to magic.
My name is Mira Nilo.
Mira Nairo. Okay.
Would you guys like to go
I-
ahead and explain to Mira what she sees
I would
as
like.
she comes
Oh.
across the party?
I'd like to
Would
give.
love
would like
that.
to start.
I get an art piece.
Indeed.
Oh, that's right. You have an art
Although
piece.
I think you still have that curtain stapled to you, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Oh
my
God, that's
God,
right. I
yes,
forgot
he-
about that.
He has fake dragon wings literally sewn into his back.
I swear to God, we're just gonna
Made out of
forget about
curtain.
that the whole entire campaign. I swear,
Until it comes out.
until like the final battle.
Yeah, eventually, as he gets injured and heals over and over again, it will work its way out of his system.
Okay,
You know,
so if
Kind
he
of like
never
splinters.
if he never gets injured, then he won't ever have to come out.
Whenever he gets healed, it's more based on the healing, inducing sort of a splinter situation where it pushes it out.
Well, right now I can't even really heal him, so
Yeah,
I mean,
you can
I
always
can heal.
reattach it though. You know.
but I guess since he has a picture, I'll just give my description.
Mhm.
You see a guy, you see a 6-foot man with brown hair, eyes that are golden like ichor, and very pale. Wearing
So,
chainmail, carrying a battle axe, and obviously he seems a little annoyed as his compatriots, but he does seem a little cautious of you, as he gives a little bow and says, "Name's Soul."
Additional note of detail: his skin is ripped apart in some places. It looks like something kind of exploded from him, as he has wounds that have not healed, even though they do not look like they're currently hurting him,
Wait, it does.
strewn across his skin.
Does it show my color of my blood from those wounds or no?
Yes.
Okay, so those wounds, you do see a golden hue like ichor coming from those wounds. As if I have gold, as if I bleed gold or something like that.
And a great axe, is it also gold?
Nope. It's currently being sharpened.
Very angrily.
Very angrily. As you can tell, he's been probably doing that as a somewhat of a stress relief.
She also has golden hair, long and braided. Sorry.
Fair enough.
What's
Autumn, would you like to describe your character?
So there's a 6'2" human with half of their hair is orange with red tips, and the other half is yellow with orange tips. And you can't really tell if they're male or female, but they are currently holding interesting looking bearded dragon. It doesn't necessarily look like a normal bearded dragon if you've ever seen one, but if you have it, it's just a lizard. And they got pale green eyes. They're currently talking to a lizard folk and looking at you and the lizard folk, but otherwise they're not really doing much. Their clothes are covering most of their body. They got long sleeves and baggy pants, but they don't look like they're wearing clothes suited for the environment they're currently in.
And you do notice as you're inspecting Autumn, she has sort of a healthy glow around her right now. It seems like she thrives in whatever kind of environment this is. Are you currently looking like a she or he?
I'm gonna say they're looking gender neutral right now.
Okay, then they have a healthy glow around them. And Sork?
Oh, I already sent the picture.
Sure. Do you want to describe anything in additional to the picture, or
Yeah, like that tail of yours.
Oh, my tail's always been like that. What's wrong with the tail?
You mean the fact it's rainbow still?
Oh, nothing
Oh
wrong with
yeah,
that.
you're still covered in freaking rainbow.
Oh, I'm still covered in rainbow, you say? Oh,
Is he
yeah.
still covered in rainbow?
No, just the curtain's still there. I just didn't really want to be with rainbow once we left.
Oh, okay. So just the curtain wings.
Yeah, curtain wings, it's fine. I can fly out like that.
Sure. You can certainly try.
Oh no, if I'm trying, I'm making sure I have Soul with me as we jump off a cliff.
Hey,
Mhm.
I
Alex
can't
will
fly.
join you.
I don't.
No,
Soul
Autumn
doesn't know
just
if he can
Alex.
fly or not. He's not entirely sure about anything right now. Soul is currently in a mental state of what the fuck has been going on.
Oh,
So, you should come and say hello to our guest.
oh yeah. Sorry, is more of a lizard folk stego. He's just a nice prehistoric ancient, and he just tells you about the war, even though you'll hear more about it later when his memories come back-ish.
So, Mira.
Standing as tall as she can without slouching.
Do you want me to pick you up?
Proud of her height. Look straight. Oh gosh. Echo and Emerald will probably imagine Ghostini with Volo a little bit, but
Oh my
how
god.
to explain this?
Is
No, I tried to make a tall character, and it still ended up being the shortest in the party.
how is 5 foot? How is wait.
She
Hey!
Not
I'm happy
slouching.
about this.
at
I-
all.
I try making a.
She's almost standing on tiptoes to make sure she does not get considered short at all.
Mind you, there are two pets here that are both quite short. There's a bearded dragon and a raccoon.
We said I'm not the shortest in the party anymore.
Oh, we can fix that.
Okay, I'm more
Have you
concerned
ever heard of a
about.
paraplegic?
He got his legs at the knees.
I'm more concerned about Emerald saying yeah, and it sound jokingly. I am more concerned about
Oh,
that. than
we can
anything
always
else.
make sure you're not the shortest one anymore. I'll have to take it nice and slow and slowly carve you out right above the knee so you can stand at eye level with her.
Don't you dare! Let me have my tall fantasy, okay? I'm
Oh.
not tall in real life. Let me have this.
Oh, I understand. You're attracted to tall people. That's why you let me buy you things.
Oh yeah,
I
I forgot about that. Yes.
I asked for one whetstone, and you got 50 pounds worth.
Yeah, it's one sack of whetstone.
So I do have to ask you a question. And Autumn's going to slightly pull you to the side, but not really be too quiet about it.
I am standing right next to the tree that is very, very flat with a dagger and a chisel. Tick, 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 tick.
Autumn?
There's a certain picture starting to form on this tree.
So you're
Yeah?
into men, right?
Say that again?
You're into men, right?
No.
Oh, I thought it was obvious. Never mind.
I'm into females.
Uh-huh.
Or it's a hey. Or what do you think? I'm a male or a female? Because I should probably should say that on stream.
Also, while me and Autumn are talking about ourselves, Autumn, we got a problem.
What? Oh yeah, your eyes. They
Um,
have the purple sheen still.
hey, let me listen. I suddenly got cannibalistic urges when I saw that person, so we need to figure out what the fuck's going on with my eyes and get the fuck out of here. Now. Now listen,
Did you just say what I think you said?
I said exactly what you think I just said. Autumn, listen to me. We need to get me help or whatever the fuck's going on.
Oh,
I'm gonna-
we can follow the mule and see what's going on and make sure they can help you.
Autumn's gonna put a finger up and kind of gesture it towards Soul's mouth, and they're gonna look at Sorik and go like, "Hey Sorik, do we have a human muzzle?"
Oh, I can always make one. I could tear a bit of part off my pants. I could certainly fasten. I think we have a needle or somewhere. You guys staple it into my bag, staple it into his mouth. It's the same thing, right?
Hey, what?
I think. Sorik, you said you mentioned something about knowing what was going on with the donkey and everything, and the purple stuff. Could you please explain in a lot of detail?
Oh, it was just something from the war. It's just something.
Is it possible that consumption of that meat could, affect someone else if it wasn't done properly?
Oh, as long as they're alive, yes.
Sorik?
Even if it's done properly, it'll probably infect.
Sorik? So you tell me the meal that you gave all of us could have possibly infected all of us?
Oh no! He gave me.
I gave it
Well,
to
I thought
him
you gave me
too,
wolf
so she's not infected, only you. So it'll probably just be a bad poison meat and a little more gristle than meat and fat. So yeah, you're just downright unlucky.
Yeah. You just have low immunity, dude.
Low immunity. I have the strongest immunity ever.
Oh, says the guy who pisses off his god at the moment's notice.
Hi, Adam, you look.
Yeah, why is your friend pissed off at you? I mean, you call him a god, but it's obviously not a god. So why are they pissed with you?
Well, let's talk
Don't
about
feel
that. Let's empty out some of the cart and let's get moving, and we can bicker on the way there. Who's going to help me unload a barrel?
Don't.
Oh yeah, Ghostini, where's your token?
Mira. I changed it in
Oh,
the
sorry,
Discord.
Mira.
I'm trying to
Mira.
change it in the Roll20. Player is kind of technologically challenged.
Send me a
Right.
picture of your character, I'll get it done.
Oh, okay.
And what's your favorite color, Ghostini? Or color that you want for that token?
We'll do orange.
Thank you.
So. What? Mira. Question for you, lass.
That's the first time I've ever heard you use that word.
Oh,
What word?
oh, saying lass, I guess he's mimicking you and I.
I have called Sarah lass too.
Oh, I guess I was at last
I
hope.
see how it is.
Hey. Why? Are you a lassie? Are you not a lass? I mean, yeah,
What do you mean, is it laugh?
Oh, there's
I
one
bet
way
you're
to
Steven's
check.
friend, just based off of how you use it, which is why I'm offended.
Sorry. As you see, Soul kind of gets all weirded out for some reason.
So
Well,
what's
I'm
wrong?
sorry I can't carry a giant cart or a bunch tick
We-
tick tick still as she's talking.
We should go. I feel like we should go on the
Oh,
side path we were
however,
on.
she is empty right now. If you
Wait, what?
preparing this piece for y'all, y'all can fill up 60 pounds in both of her saddlebags. They're both very empty.
Yeah, the spectral dough definitely has space on it for you to pour liquids into its saddle. So
Would they have known that or not?
No?
I mean, it has
Would they have known
containers on the saddle that
Yeah.
appear to be able to hold liquid.
Oh, can we tie a rope to the saddle so it could pull cart?
And we'll check here on DM.
Yeah, make me an insight check.
Probably not.
Oh, so Sorik's not that smart. He's just gonna
But
say
were
it.
you asking Mira?
Yes.
Sorik, or were you asking?
Oh no, Sorik's asking Mira directly.
Hey,
Probably not.
Emerald,
Although I've
at level
never
4, I might
had
pick
the
up the lucky
reason
feet
to
at this point.
try. I've never come across adventures that really needed to hold more than 60 pounds or more than 100.
Oh, we have
Hey,
we have like 500 pounds of food, water, and equipment all together.
Hey, what guys? Why are we taking this path? We should go on the side path.
It would make a interesting piece, so I'm willing to try it out. And if it, fails, then 60 pounds of water is lost.
So as far as paths go,
What do you want me to roll for that?
on the map,
Although I'm holding, she holds up, takes a breather with the chisel and dagger, and holds up her offhand sword,
What-
points it to the ground, towards the dome. Okay, she's ready. Go ahead. What do you want to roll for that?
Oh, I'm going to tie a rope to her saddle.
Yeah, Emerald, what do you want me to roll for that?
what are you trying to do?
Try and tie rope to the saddle of the doe that's tied to the cart.
Yeah, I mean, you can tie the dough to the cart. That
No.
doesn't require a check.
Okay, no, that's all that Sorik wanted to check out to see if it was possible.
Yeah, it takes a couple minutes, but
Yeah.
it's not something challenging enough you could really fail at it.
Oh, we had a paladin that failed at worshiping a god.
True.
Hey,
true.
you failed at worshiping your god too.
Oh, but I don't even know who my god is.
Not only did I fail to worship my god, apparently, that I also my god also deemed it necessary to allow my brother to die. So right now I'm in the.
Oh, no, what's the one thing that
I
religious
feel like I
nutshots
could
always
eat.
say?
I don't make me. I will bite you.
Carry
Oh.
weight is doubled if you're pulling it rather than lifting it, so your dough can't quite pull the cart, but they can alleviate 120 pounds of its weight.
And if they're large,
Well,
doubles
hey,
again.
I
If they're
mean-
quadruped, doubles again.
If Autumn is pulling the cart and the dough is pulling with Autumn, then does that mean that we'll go slightly faster?
Autumn and the dough can pull it
With-
together,
with her-
yeah. And
Still
Autumn,
pointing down at the earth with her offhand and pointing.
Oh, I'm still
With
getting
her
rid of one of
hand-
those barrels so
Hold on
that we
Hold on a
can carry
minute. She
more.
points over to Soul. What beautiful blonde hair you have. It matches that magnificent weapon. That's
Blonde.
definitely being captured on this piece
I-
over here.
I got bronze. I not bronze. I got brown hair, not blonde.
Was that Autumn? I thought I heard somebody had blonde.
Autumn has, you're asking what hair everybody has?
I have
I got-
horns,
Sorry, I
not
got
hair.
color mixed up on whoever was talking.
I have
Sorry.
golden eyes.
Golden eyes. Oh, okay. Red hair? Okay,
Brown hair.
Whatever the color of your hair is. You got beautiful colored locks. It matches that great sharp axe to your, I bet it swings well.
Thanks.
Whatever you're going towards. Might she have assistance? And points back to the dome. Perhaps with, instead of fighting with the axe, use it as a lever.
Uh,
Oh,
he
sure.
looks at you.
Yeah, you can use my axe as a lever.
You're
Both of
Your
them have
axe.
axes?
Oh, I bought it, so it should be mine, right?
You didn't buy it.
Oh,
Tequila bought it for me.
uh-huh.
And by
Right.
that, as in, he does what he usually does, which is refuse to let me pay him back when he decides to make the decision for me. So I have to figure a way to covertly pay him back without him knowing. Just
Oh,
like
and
$5 over again.
Oh, and how's that going since I'm buying everything?
Well, I don't know. I didn't expect you to buy 50 pounds of whetstone when I requested a thing of whetstone. So we'll figure that out. I just, I mean, thanks, Mira. I don't know how to respond. I mean, thank you. I mean, hey, you look like a, I'm trying to find, you look delicious yourself. There we go. Wait, why did I say, I'm too fucking tired.
You're hanging around me too long.
Yeah, apparently I think everyone's food.
We need that muscle now.
Fine, I'll go and do it. When I'm rolling.
You are
What do
not
you-
the only. She stands up even taller. You are not the only muscle here. Just sometimes muscles need assistance. Handsome. Well, no, not handsome him because the.
No, you already said
offense
handsome.
scored is
You already said
down.
handsome. You already said handsome. Let's all have this.
All right. So yeah, now you're still at the fork in the path. You can either continue down the side path where the mule went to try and find out what happened to it, or you can go back to backtrack to the main path and keep progressing north, due north.
I'm torn
Okay.
because if we go down the side path, maybe we can solve this problem before Soul becomes completely cannibalistic and kills us all. But at the same time, that might make it worse.
What do you mean cannibalistic and kill us all? What do you wait, what? Autumn, what are you saying? I'm perfectly
You did
fine.
say you are having cannibalistic impulses, and I think that if we stay too long without solving the problem, that you will try to eat us. However, it's also possible that by leaving instead of curing you, we make it worse, and then we can't cure you anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I did tell you that. Why did I momentarily forget about that? That's weird.
Well, you did start drinking alcohol at the start of the session.
I'm saying this in character, Autumn. I said this in character, not out of
Oh.
character.
Well, let's just get out of the forest and then we can start bickering like a married couple again.
Well, Sork, wait, Sork.
Y'all are
You know,
rather
Maybe we
humorous.
should sit here longer. I like it here.
If you wouldn't mind, 5 minutes to help the dough figure out how to leverage the right way to get the cart moving.
Oh, yeah, let me go do that real
Nice.
quick.
This is
question.
the best I've felt in years.
Quick question: Is this dough? Is this made of all like radiant magic?
What type of perception roll is that?
I
Yes.
Okay.
What?
would I know that
No,
just based
it's
off
not
of
Arcana. Oh god.
wait, Emerald? Based on what my character knows and everything like that, based
I
on
would
the history
probably
and
say
the
more
sort of
like
stone he
either
has, would he
nature-
know?
History.
What's up, sorry?
Roll me Arcana.
Oh, so
Soul.
Echo, do you see the thing I
She's not a
Gotcha.
mage, Emerald. That's why we're saying no to Arcana. But it is
I'm asking about the
magic.
dough.
He's looking at the dough, not you.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not
It's
below
not
a
wizard
10.
magic.
Oh my god! It's not below a 10.
Congrats! That's the first one in days.
I know.
You're +1, yeah. Okay.
I'm taking the lucky feat, and I think Emerald will understand why.
I think you deserve the unlucky feat.
hmm Just need to remake your character break out like a halfling with the the super lucky feat, whatever it's called, and all that. Bountiful
Oh,
luck.
yeah, it's something like that. For fuck's sakes, this whole I can't. Last session was 3 natural ones.
And Emerald, they're talking kind of amongst themselves and figuring out how to work with the dough. Translucent dough.
Wait,
Glowing yellow and red that kind of comes off as orange.
did I get?
What
What did I
color?
get with
This
that
color.
14, by the way?
However long that takes, I already rolled the woodcutters. Large scale stuff.
What are you trying to do with that? You're
Yeah.
trying to carve a tree?
I already asked this. You said there was a flat tree. On the flat surface.
Mhm.
Carving what I see. Exactly what I see.
Okay.
So, what did I
So
get
with
that
your-
14? by the
Portrait.
way?
It's a group portrait, sort of rather humorous.
Yeah, everyone loves that. That'll help the law find you real nice and easy.
Wait, what? Oh shit!
So with your Arcana check, as you're looking at this dough, it seems to be magical in nature. You can't quite put your finger on like a spell that you would have seen produce any such thing, or an artifact or item that would. But it doesn't seem to be any kind of mechanical or physical illusion you'd be familiar with.
Huh. I haven't seen. I'm weird. I'm used to seeing a lot of magical stuff in college and everything like that. And not even the Lorehold knowledge would. Hey, Mira, what magic is that? What spell is that to generate such a magnificent creature?
I'm very thankful for her. She is a grateful blessing from Shantae.
Shantae, is that a Emerald? Is that a religion check?
Shantae, however you want to say that.
You've heard of Shantae.
The overall
Okay.
general world rules.
Everyone on this continent pretty much has heard of Shantae.
Okay, so could I get an
What's
explanation of
Shantae?
what Shantae is, Emerald?
Of the
Uh,
harvest.
Yeah, you can roll a religion check to see how much you know about them.
Oh, so everyone but Autumn got it.
You know of them. It's just a matter of how much you know.
It's an 11. Oh my god! 2 in a row above a 10.
Yeah, you know that Shantae is a generally good aligned god. A lot of farmers and stuff tend to worship her. You don't quite remember like what her domains are or anything, or how powerful she is, but you know that she's commonly worshipped in some of the more bountiful areas of the continent.
So you're with a good. So you're with a good aligned deity. That's good to hear.
Considering
Okay.
who said it, I don't believe.
Yes,
Okay.
of course,
We-
because she
Oh.
provide
Oh.
food,
Uh,
water,
uh,
the wonderful
hello, are you
ale
okay?
when we can afford it and come across it. I run with the sea.
Oh, let's just
Oh.
empty out one barrel of water, keep the barrel, and we can just fill it up with other stuff that we find along the way.
So what are you doing out here?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's get out of the forest and we can ask all the questions you want.
I'm
Can I
trying to
roll?
the town of so and so.
I feel like we should go down that path over there, as he points to the side path. I don't know why. It's drawing to me.
Oh, see, look at that. Someone wants to go kiss the wolves and go see what was wrong with that donkey.
Wait, is that where the... My head hurts right now. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, it's okay, Sol. We understand that you want to go see what happened to the donkey because you want to go be part mule.
He's gonna turn to you and he's gonna look super angry with his with his golden eyes and say, "I am not a donkey."
Then
And
why do you
let's
want to
keep-
follow the donkey down the side path?
I don't know. I feel like it's a good path to go down. Why do you?
Okay, well, I'll do that. Investigation.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't detect anything off.
Oh, poor Pillow!
Pillow's looking a little sick, and you can kind of tell by looking at them, but you can't figure out what's causing it.
See, look at that. And let's just empty out a bottle of water. Let's get our animals hooked up, help them in their harness, and let's get on out of here.
No. Wait. Mira.
Hi.
Could you maybe try to figure out what's going on with my dear friend Pillow? Something seems to be wrong, but I can't figure it out.
What? Nothing's wrong with Pillow.
Hello? Who?
It's the adorable little thingy thing next to her. It's a dragon. It's a bearded dragon. Adorable little thing.
Is it hurt? Is he hurt?
Pillow seems to be sick, but I don't know with what or how or.
She bends down on me, which means she sticks the sword in the dirt. Puts out hand. Okay, turn in the medicine check. Hey, look, isn't that 20?
What were you trying to do with that medicine check?
Seeing how to bandage it. How big is this thing?
Edible.
Edible.
Wow.
That's wonderful.
Are we talking Pillow right now?
Yes.
I talked about Pillow apparently.
Pillow's a tiny little bearded dragon. So they don't have any open wounds or anything. They just seem to be
Sick.
sick. They're more uncomfortable. They're a little high.
Can you have it walk 10 feet? 5 feet?
Pillow, are you willing to walk? And Autumn will offer to let Pillow walk.
If
Does it walk different?
Emerald?
As opposed to what a normal beardy
Is
would
it
walk?
limp? Does it not move?
It walks. It seems to be in a bit of pain.
Would
It's
I know if it's
hissing a lot
hungry?
more than.
Would that medicine check know if it's hungry or where the pain is exactly?
You can tell it's not necessarily like a pain in a specific part of its body. It's kind of hurting all over. If anything, it's got sort of a headache type deal.
if you want, I can use my last spell slot to use detect poison and disease on it.
Oh, if that's our last spell slot, we shouldn't do that.
I mean, did Pillow get injured with a fight with those wolves? Maybe one of them was rabid.
My understanding is that Pillow stayed in the cart the whole time.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Pillow has no physical injuries visible.
they just look sick.
Hmm.
Did they
Is
eat
this
anything?
a water dragon?
I mean, Pillow's just been eating the stuff that Sork has been providing, so if Pillow's had eaten anything weird, then
No, not eating. Is it amphibious? Like, is
What?
it
Like a frog.
water?
Oh,
it's a desert creature.
What?
It's a creature from the desert. It's kind of the opposite of amphibious.
Wait, it's been eating the same things that we've been having, and then why does? Adam, I told you something after after a day after we eat this stuff. What was that? I'm forgetting.
Would I know anything
It was more
else?
like I pulled you to the side and asked you what the hell was going on with your
Yeah.
eyeballs.
Emerald, would I know anything else off that medicine check that I'm forgetting?
Can you check Pillow?
Not necessarily.
My eyes?
No.
Then check Pillow's eyes out. Then
If you want to try and learn more, you could always try more of an investigation check to try and find out how your environment is affecting him, or to check out the food you've consumed and things like that, whatever you think might be causing the issue.
I mean, it might be this forest. This forest is doing weird things to everybody.
To everybody? Like, what's
Indeed.
weird? What? What
Well,
weird things?
people's eyes will turn purple and then they'll go pretty much rabid.
It is presently about 10 in the morning, and the sun has still not come out. So,
Well, let's leave the forest and see if everybody turns back to normal.
I
It very much could be.
could be. Does that sound similar to anything you've been around, since you might be local to this area?
Can I attempt to go over to the bearded lizard and animal handling, uh, making circling motions with my hand, attempting to just walk around in a circle. We'll use a spell if necessary.
you're trying to do what with this motion of walking in a circle?
The lizard, just
Mhm.
seeing what happens when it walks. How does it walk different?
It just seems to be in pain.
How?
And you notice that with your medicine check. It seems to be hurting all over. Like with your medicine check, you're able to tell it is hurting, but that doesn't tell you necessarily why. It just helps you address it. You know it's hurting all over and it's a little hot. You could try and use an herbal solution or something to cool it down a bit. Maybe address a fever, but
Which is really weird that a bearded dragon would be overheating.
mhm.
So that's part of why I think it's the environment, because there's no way they would overheat on their own. If anything, they'd be freezing. So it's obviously
Is it thirsty? Like they still need water to drink. Dehydrated?
Piro?
No, I'm actually down at need level, so I guess I look even shorter now.
Oh, it's Wassini's height.
And looking it straight in the eyes, making lizard noises. That's just a trip.
Okay, but like,
Bearded lizard noises. Yes, I can do that.
oh my gosh. Okay.
Pond.
Um,
I'm
as you're
asking what
making
its
bearded
name is,
lizard,
essentially.
and how are you doing this?
Druidcraft.
Oh, so you're
Okay.
trying to like speak with animals?
No, just Druidcraft, making animal noises. That is. I could put
Yeah.
another spell in there, but well, you know.
Producing
Yes,
some bearded dragon noises, but you don't know what they mean
Yes, that's true.
because you don't
Right, I'm
speak
sorry. I don't
bearded
know.
dragon.
You're right on that.
So yeah, you can produce the noises of another bearded dragon, and as you're sort of moving your hands around and doing that, can you make me a charisma saving throw real quick,
Hmm?
Mira? That actually succeeds. Okay.
Wait, charisma
Pillow
saving
just
throw?
starts glaring at you.
Oh no! Oh my gosh.
It's still a 4, right, Autumn? Or should
Yeah.
it be? Okay. Yep.
Because
So
they haven't
that-
messed with it.
That succeeds and you're unaffected.
Okay.
Pillow, are you feeling okay?
You
I mean, obviously you're not, but
Sir
dang.
Pillow, you need to keep walking. That is save. No, this is a spell.
And he's just glaring at you, upset at whatever you said to him in Bearded Dragon.
God.
No, it's the same spell that Spark Plug used on Ghostini.
Oh, you're casting command on him now?
Yes.
Okay. What are you
I
saying
was
for
trying
your
to say
command?
that word.
Your command is one word. What is your command?
Move.
Okay. Let me roll the saving
Could it
throw.
be move forward?
Okay,
2
so
words.
Pillow needs to roll a saving throw. What
Still
saving
short.
throw?
Uh,
It's still short. Okay, move forward, or move and I point forward. You know.
Pillow needs to make a wisdom saving throw if you would like to do that.
All right,
Um,
11.
Lower than 14.
okay. So Pillow fails, and it immediately takes off in a random direction. Let me determine the direction real quick.
I wasn't asking it to flee. I was asking it to just
You told it
walk,
move, and it is following your directions to the
walk
best of its
and I
ability.
point forward.
You're telling it walk?
Yeah,
Okay.
forward.
It moves directly to its left um, for about 6 to 10 seconds. It just walks off in that direction, almost sort of like a puppet being controlled by marionette strings. It walks, and then it
How
stops.
is it in pain when it's walking?
It has no discernible emotion during this walk. And then as soon as it's over, it looks really pissed.
Okay, because the thing with command and stuff is if it's in pain, it wouldn't matter about the save at all. It just won't move if it's in much pain.
If it would be inflicting damage for it to move, it will not move. But it is not inflicting damage to move. It seems fine. It is the moving is not what's hurting it. But as it's on the ground, it does seem to be in more pain than it was when it was in your arms and with pillow. Its contact with the ground, like especially on its feet, it seems to be not feeling not the most pain.
Hmm. She goes over. I'm so sorry. With a very slow motioning hand. Hello. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. We should
Looks
get
at
out.
you
We
grumpy.
should get out of this forest. We should get out of this forest. Just slow, long, quiet, repeating words or sounds. I guess it would have sounds.
All right. I
A
mean,
good
as soon as you
approach
guys
to
are
any
ready to
scared
take off,
animal, right? With wisdom at least, and
as
not a
soon
sheep.
as you guys are ready to take off, the cart can be easily lifted and moved while the dough is here, but the dough is starting to fade.
Which direction are we going? We need to establish that.
Mhm.
Because I think we need to leave for Pillow's sake.
That's what I said a while ago, but everyone wants to stay here.
Yes, there are two
Yes.
routes. There's the main path that definitely leads out of the forest, and the
Yeah.
side path that also leads north, and probably eventually out of the forest, but you don't know for sure.
Would I
We
have
need to get
felt
out of here.
something
Only make-
different in the ground?
What was that, Ghosty?
Would I, Mira, would I have felt something different in the ground as well?
Not particularly, no. You just get kind of a feeling that this area is not, it's kind of evil in a way.
Oh.
There's something wrong around here.
There is something off here too.
And you can definitely physically tell from the sky that something is off.
Oh, it's just cloudy. Don't worry about it. There's nothing really wrong here. We just need to leave the forest.
I mean, as comfortable as it is here, Pillow's not doing well, and I think it is the area, so we should get out of here.
So let's head north, go back to the main path, and get out of here quickly.
I don't know. That side path looks nice.
Oh, of course, you want to go get the side path. You want to be with your mule.
How much of the engraving did I get done? amongst this
You-
whole chatter.
You got a decent depiction of the party put in the trunk of the wood. You even were able to get a depiction of Pillow
Oh.
in there.
Would burning down the forest be the quickest way out?
She
Let's just
goes
get out of
over
here
to the
normally.
tree, stands up tall for a minute. Yes, I agree. We should leave this. But good thing I left our mark. I left a good marking sign.
Yeah, the rest of the party, you see this.
Guys,
You also see this stump with all of your depictions on it.
We should burn it.
Alrighty, I'm gonna burn it.
Why'd you do that?
You would burn art
Oh, no.
celebration of your life?
We
You want to burn your life away?
Oh,
we
my life's
may
already
be-
been burnt away. I've been brought back against my will.
And I have fallen
Doesn't believe
angels chasing after me, so let's not give them any more ways of finding me, please.
We have some people
It
hunting
sounds
down
like-
the gentleman over here who wants to be part mule. So yeah, we don't really
I-
want that being over.
Hey,
Well, good news then, because this forest just seems off and wrong anyway, so I doubt there's a whole bunch of Nairstires and nearby wanderers to just come across this anyway.
What are we in, the Feywild or something?
Nah, the Feywilds don't exist.
what even is a Feywild?
It's the place of the Fey, of elves and, well, elves, but not like the current elves. How do I describe it? Oh, don't ever say your name to someone who is while you're in the Feywild. I remember.
Oh, what's your name then?
Do you think I'll be that stupid if I think I'm in the Feywild at this point? We
What do
already
you?
have-
Do you already introduced yourself to the new person? So what's supposed to happen?
Yeah.
Cicero, you talk too much. I need this harness on. Can you help me?
Who the hell is Cicero?
Well, good news is
I'm
Autumn.
so sorry. Sorry, you talk too much. Can you get this
So-
harness on me?
Soul, not Solik.
So, can you also roll me a perception check?
Oh fuck me.
If you wish.
Yeah.
Let's find out if you know where you are.
amongst the bickering of the other the other three, three,
You said perception?
goes over to the tree
Mhm.
and scratches off a few lines, and suddenly the faces don't really look like yours. It's more abstractual.
Did you really mean to roll that one? I don't
You're-
think I don't think I'm rolling anything good tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have had to like nat one to really fail this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You-
And it's still possible.
You aren't entirely certain that you're in the material plane, but you're still like you're 99% there. Like you didn't enter the Fey realm as far as you think.
Okay. I guess we're not in the Feywild then, I guess. Now, why is it
Problem solved. If there's people chasing you, it's a little harder to determine what this looks like exactly.
Yeah,
But it still can be beautiful.
especially since we have two people currently sleeping in the back of our thing right now, so
The doe is about to fade. She will need to be reharnessed.
Mhm.
okay, I'll
Sends the sword to the earth a moment.
To be
Alright,
fair,
but I'm
if-
gonna
if
turn
you're
to wolf
just
form, so I
bringing-
won't be able to talk. But
If you're bringing the empty cart, you can pull that in even a human form with enough carry weight. It's 200 pounds of pulling weight, which means that if you have 100 pounds of normal carry weight available to you, you can pull the cart. And if you
Well-
have two people with 50, you can both pull the cart together.
well, okay. But here's the thing, right?
hmm
I'm assuming that this cart is full of stuff.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go into wolf form so that we can bring our stuff with us out of here.
Okay. And like I
Yeah.
said, the wolf form lets you carry one barrel of water and pretty much all the other supplies. You just
Yep.
have to dip on one barrel.
That's what we're doing.
Right. That's if I am just carrying it normally and without the cart.
Indeed,
Uh,
yes.
Do I get crushed by the supplies if I decide to do this and I transform automatically?
Yes.
Back.
If you transform back, like mid-travel with the cart trailing behind you,
Well, if
No,
I'm
with
carrying
the
everything
supplies
on my
on
back.
top of him.
Yeah.
oh no, I don't know. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
Well, yeah. I mean, if the dough
You
is
you have a better handle on the fact that you lose your wild shape after some time now, so I'll say you can probably tell that it's starting to end enough to put stuff down before you wild shape
Okay.
back.
Well, would we rather bring the cart or would we rather get it out of pick? Okay.
Just
Well,
empty
you
out
don't
one
need
water.
the
We're
cart.
taking the cart. Let's go.
If you don't need the cart, I would prefer to just refill her up again with water. 60 pounds of water.
It has food. It has whetstone. It has oils. It has supplies. We're taking the cart.
Okay. Well then, if you don't mind another fellow traveler, your stories sound interesting, and my harvest self would love to hear some of your tales.
Well, we can always tell you some tales once we're out of the forest. I would rather be on guard than lost in story.
This is, can I just do a basic religion check? Or wisdom
Sure.
check,
What
whatever.
are you trying to determine?
Just it's either religion or wisdom about the forest, or maybe it's arcana. I don't know.
Sure.
Which is it, or any of the three,
You can roll your Arcana or Religion, either one.
or just basic wisdom?
Wisdom is more like your senses about the surroundings, so you'd learn more from an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
Yeah, you can choose whichever skill you want. It'll just determine what you learn, what class of information you get. So with a 14 in investigation, as you're kind of looking around at some of the plants in the ground a little closer, trying to compare it to what you've seen in the past of plants and forests and stuff, due to some of your training, you're able to pick out that some of the plants around here seem a little malformed, and you definitely notice that there's almost no small critters around. Normally, you'd see squirrels and bugs and beetles and all that all over the place. You don't sense or
Look
find
edible.
any.
Do the plants look edible? The ones that are there.
Hard to tell with investigation, but
I mean,
you're pretty.
eventually edible with enough processing. The processing of gathering, chopping, cutting, preparing a harvest, right? Does it look like any of those crops, or worse?
There's no crops here. It's very much a wild forest.
Yeah, but
No one has domesticated this land.
wild plants can be turned into a crop, or just look sickly, like you wouldn't even want to attain. If you were to turn any of the weird looking plants here into a crop, there's a good chance of sickness.
From what you can tell, the plants don't appear any more or less hazardous than they would normally would in a
And
forest.
that's why I was asking, not necessarily for investigation, but arcana or religion.
Mhm. I mean, you can definitely roll religion if you think that there might be a either deity related or otherwise undead
No, okay,
connection
probably
here.
not.
Yeah, no, you don't sense any kind of connection to a deity or undead nature to this forest, really. So is the party taking the main path or the side path?
Main path.
Main path.
We're getting out of here.
Okay.
Still saying I feel like we
I'm
should
dragging Soul along.
Okay.
What was
If-
so going to say?
He wants to go away with his mule.
So what is your argument for why you want to go down the side path if you're trying to convince the party? Do you have one?
No, he really doesn't. He's just kind of saying, I feel like we should go that way, and keeps on pointing.
See, I told you, he wants to be with his mule friend.
So, my friend here is more important than your mule, in my opinion.
Mule, I
So,
wasn't talking about Mule, I just...
The main path is probably bigger and a little safer.
Let's leave. We got this.
yeah, let's get out of this forest. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn into a wolf and get in a spot so that whoever is going to do it can put the harness on.
I'll help her into the harness.
Okay. Yeah, you don't really have any problems with that.
Do
You're
you
definitely getting in the
do
point
you
in the
need an
day.
extra 60 to 100 pounds of assistance in pulling?
Yep.
On the cart.
Hello.
Do you still need the
Did
my
Emerald
dose
die?
I mean,
Do you still
Ghosty
need
was
my
asked their question.
dose as 60 to 100 pounds of pulling assistance?
And Ghosty was asking if you guys wanted help pulling the cart.
Yeah, no, I'll gladly take help, though I can't really talk right now, so I'll just
Oh, a
bark
simple
and kind of motion towards
nod.
the thing.
Oh, just pull it if you want
Bow
to.
your
No.
head for no, and up and down for yes. Pull your head back up for a yes. Will suffice.
Yes, I believe Autumn has turned into a giant wolf, right?
Yes, but you can
Yeah,
at
that
least
wolf.
nod
Mhm.
or shake. You know.
Yes, so she is now a large wolf, and she can't speak, but she can understand you. So
Oh, okay. Wait, really? You're
I can
in.
understand, I just cannot communicate.
Oh, you can understand?
Yep.
yes, she can.
Then
You can
you
speak
could
to her. She will know what you're saying.
Okay,
She
yes
just cannot
or
speak.
no? Yeah, Mira looks at you in the eyes. Wolf, wolf. Yes. Look up for yes. Look down for no. Would you like assistance?
The wolf will look kind of awkward, but they'll kind of hesitantly look up. Do they say anything when they look up?
Probably not. Okay, I take that as yes.
I mean,
Okay.
as you look
I'm
up through the tree cover, you see there's no clouds in the sky, but it is still dark. And even though you don't have like a watch to tell what time it is, you can still tell it's really late in the day for it to be that dark out.
Oh, let's just
Otto
move.
looks a little confused, if anyone's looking at the wolf.
Oh, just move north. We'll take care of it later. Don't worry.
Maybe the other path has a cure for the, what's going on around here.
Oh, we'll come back to it later when we have more people. So that way we can have you lead us the way there.
This land definitely needs to be cured. Oh,
Ah,
sad to see such lands not with any insects or animals or critters, nothing.
I don't eat no
And
animals.
the plants are just miserable.
We were attacked by a bunch of wolves, and heck, we even ate some of them.
Were they normal wolves?
Oh no, they had shiny. They just looked like very aggressive, unnormal wolves that seemed to guard forest, and we traveled into it anyway.
They also had purple eyes.
Yeah, and you're starting to get the purple behind your eyes too.
Oh, see, look at that. He's gonna become a wolf mule. He'd be real Nephilim.
You're the one who
Oh, the
made
mule did it to you. But they're no longer animal by the time they transform. Not really. They can't understand, they can't communicate.
And the donkey's back that I went after did blow a hole in it. Hmm. Still think that other path may have a cure for it, especially if I'm getting the purple eyes.
All right. So you guys are continuing down the main path, then?
Yep.
Or okay. As you start making your way back down the main path, ever so slowly it does start to get a little brighter out, but you definitely get the sensation as you're walking that you're being watched.
Autumn is going to look around while they're pulling the cart and try to figure out what's going on.
Okay. You don't see any. Well, if you want to roll perception, since you're actively
Yeah.
looking,
Do I have to roll it with disadvantage or just normal?
you can roll normally. Yeah.
Of course. Oh wait, no, I had the wrong name on there, but it was still Autumn's
It's
sheet.
it's still in that one.
It's still in that one. Yep.
So yeah, no, you don't see anything.
Oblivious.
You hear strange things, and then you hear other strange things, and none of it really makes sense. It all kind of just cancels out in your mind. Something's probably just messing with you. Might be the food you ate earlier or something, making you
Autumn's
think
going to
strange
shrug.
things.
Is Pillow feeling well enough to check or no?
Um, as you look back at Pillow, they're okay. They're alive. They're just still looking kind of sickly.
Okay, but like, is it something where like, they would be willing to check, or
When you look, you can look back at Pillow. You don't have to stop and check.
well, I'm just saying, is Pillow willing to look around, or is Pillow just busy feeling?
They're not quite healthy enough for that.
Okay,
Pillow's not at the point of like at immediate medical attention, but they're not quite doing so hot.
okay. Well, I'm going to make a low tone bark toward the cart and continue on.
Okay. Yes, I'm working on it. I'm trying to handle a lot of things at once. Give me a break, so
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 give
what
him
do
a
you
break.
do?
He doesn't have the
Keep the high in
experience.
there. Please keep the high in there.
no. It's
Oh.
Mira's private channel. Get out.
I was wondering what that was about.
I was distracted because I've been PMing with all of you this session and trying to handle all of that. I ended up making the channel take all campaign roles rather than just Mira.
Oh, that was beautiful.
It's fine. It's a learning experience for you.
Yeah, there was nothing sent that needed to stay private anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah. The main reason of those is just for the death saves, but we haven't
Oh.
had any of those yet, really, other than
At least not yet.
ones where that don't really matter, like Sorix, where you'd have to nat one to really fail them.
I have advantage.
Gets 3 nat ones
So.
straight in a row.
And that only counts as one. Because I have advantage.
You're not even a fucking barbarian and you just can't die.
Oh, you're right. I should have been a reborn half-orc and say no to my death.
I mean, he can definitely die. If that archer shoots him twice while he's down, that's it. But
Actually, nat 20 again. It's like, oh, I rolled deception. I'm still down. No one knows.
so
What that arch is doing anyways.
you can always go try and find out.
Ah,
I know exactly what all the characters are doing, but I'm not going to be able to tell you if you go find them.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's get out of this forest. I mean, no, I mean, let's go down the side path.
No! Let's get out of here. We are already getting out of here. Let's just continue.
hmm
But I
It's
think this,
about uh, it's about 2 days' journey, trying to head towards the edge of the forest. The only strange thing is you can't really tell the beginning or end of days because, I mean, it's just always dark. So your really only indicator is that you start getting tired at a certain point. So when you have traveled about 25 to 30 miles from your last rest point, you do have an opportunity where you come across another clearing that you can try and set up in. You do still feel like you're being watched,
Yeah,
but
that's
if you
normal.
feel like you can sleep at this point, then you can certainly try.
Oh, Zork can always go for some sleep.
I I'm fine with that.
Am I still in wolf form?
Uh, it will have worn off and been reformed several times over the course of this.
Okay, but like, is it currently active or?
That's up to you.
Okay. I'm gonna say it is just because.
Okay. Let's move that over there. Actually, no. We're going to use this one.
Ooh. Oh, what happened to the duplicates?
I don't know what you're talking about. All right, there you go. All right. So you do come across this spot to actually rest up, a clearing. It's still dark out. You're able to start a fire should you choose to try and make some food.
Oh, and I'll make food for everybody. And I'll make sure I give Sol a nice golden meal again.
And do you still have garlic?
Still have what?
Garlic.
Garlic? Oh, I should have a little bit of garlic left for you. Any special request from Miura that she wants? Food wise.
I have been smelling this meat that y'all have been carrying around so long. Perfectly spiced venison does sound lovely.
Oh, it's not venison, it's mule. It's horse meat. Kinda, sorta.
Not really, but close enough.
How well are your spicings?
Oh. Oh, they're good enough. Everyone gets to eat. I try to make sure Sol, since he likes to act high and mighty, I try to get it to turn out golden just for him.
Might I grant you assistance?
Oh, do you know how to cook?
That's why he's turning cannibalistic. I mean, I'm not saying that in character, but
Oh no, nothing cannibalistic. I just got to make sure he
I
feels
know-
more at home.
I know enough of the harvesting preparations to assist.
I don't think I want to eat tonight.
You're going to eat
you'd
tonight,
rather go
Sol.
hungry? What?
Oh, if Sol doesn't want to eat, we can help him eat.
after last meal, I'm not in.
Let's not force feed him.
Oh
I
no,
wish-
it's not force feed. It's called wait for him to sleep and shove it in his mouth.
That's force feed.
Oh, it's only force feed if he's awake.
No, that's not how it works.
something?
If a tree falls in the forest and no one's around to see it, did it actually fall?
Yes.
No, but this one would have a holy hand grenade waiting for you.
Or you be too busy choking on food than to cast spell?
You can ask to kill one easily when his insomnia dissipates. It doesn't end well.
I am rather handy and assistable and helpful in any food preparations. Blessed be the harvest.
Okay. So, yeah. So you want me and her to both roll cook's utensils?
Do you yes or no?
Oh, and I don't mind a little assistance.
Okay, 1d4 for your cooking then. I mean,
Awesome.
plus a d4 guidance.
Okay.
And Soul is choosing not to partake?
Soul's gonna ask what type of meat is it again?
You'll.
Mule, like the purple one.
Oh, the one that died before it could go purple.
Yeah, the one I accidentally ran over
The one that we ate last time?
and broke
Yeah,
the
the
neck
one
of.
that we ate last time that everyone else was just fine with except you.
I'm imagining, like the points that you just need that third hand sometimes, right? And
Oh no, that brings me
like,
to a
okay, it's
29.
like, I'm just there, ready to like, oh yeah, you need this spice. Yeah, here
Yeah,
you go. I don't even say
Do
anything. It's like,
something. I'm gonna do something I didn't think
or
about
this
before.
stirring utensil, pokey utensil. It's like, yeah, here you go.
Oh,
Can I cast detect magic?
on who?
So that's a +4. Well, 1d4 plus your normal roll.
Yep, so 29 in total.
For duration, you can sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you.
You rolled that though? Really?
Yeah, I don't.
No, the cooking. The cooking.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 plus 7, so it's a 29
Oh,
in total.
I see a 3.
So,
Do I need to reload?
No, it's just to GM.
Oh, okay.
Emerald,
Mm-hmm.
I cast detect magic.
Fair enough. Okay, you don't see a specific source, but you feel magic around you, suffusing your entire area here that you can detect.
It says if I sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around visible creatures or objects.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. As you do that, you don't see any source. You don't
It's the
see
land
anything
itself.
bearing the magic. You just feel the magic all around you. It's cold and dark.
We need to get out of here now. Stop the cooking.
Oh no, let's all eat and then we'll get going.
No. Cold. I'm sensing cold. You say it was cold, dark.
It feels cold and dark.
I sense magic that feels super cold and super dark. I do not like it. We need to get out of here.
Oh, you're probably sensing me.
I want to
No.
look at his eyes.
I use detect magic in front of y'all. It's a
You're
verbal
looking-
and semantic. So I would
Well,
have.
then if
I
you're
would-
looking in his eyes, investigation with advantage.
Okay. Okay, investigation. 15.
Yeah, there's a little bit more purple than there was before. It's still very small, much less than you ever really saw in your mule, but there's definitely a little bit in there.
We need to get out of here.
Stop panicking for just 2 seconds here, Soul. Your eyes are more purple. Are you sure it's not just whatever you're under?
I feel like we should still go with the side path, but I also feel like we need to get the fuck out of here. I don't know what the hell's going on. I
Just
haven't.
let me and Autumn rest 4 hours and then you two can rest in cart as we continue onward.
I'm gonna. We need to go now.
We can't go now. We don't want to be exhausted in case we have fight. You two sleep or we get moving at night. Don't worry about it.
This is cold and dark magic.
It's fine.
No, it's
Can
not.
I do a check to try and see if I can sense the same thing he is describing?
It's all around us.
Oh.
Detect. I just used detect magic, and the presence. It just
Emerald,
shows.
But you can try and roll nature if you want to try
Oh.
and
So
sense any kind of magic affecting the area around you.
I guess Soul has.
okay, 20.
Dirty 20.
You don't get quite as much detail as the full-on spell got, but you can definitely tell there's some kind of magic affecting this area, and not in a way that the local fauna would probably like.
There is definitely something off, but I think it's the same stuff that's been going on for a while here.
Well, I just detect. I
If
just
we
used.
leave now, it'll be exhausted, easier to capture, and easier to get killed. We take our
I
time,
won't-
we rest up, and we move through as we can.
And we die
not
here.
even
We
to-
stay.
We're not even able to leave now unless you guys want to drag the cart yourselves.
Don't like it. I don't like it.
Can I roll history?
Cool. What are you trying to roll to find out?
Oh, I just want to see if I combining with the purple heart, cold and dark. I'm going to see if it stands out in any one particular fashion. Maybe a certain job in the past. Maybe don't know.
Okay.
Oh, 10. Probably nothing.
You don't remember anything precise. You definitely remember seeing the purplish organs from people who had died, but you've
Just
never
trying to
seen an
remember-
effect like this over an entire area.
Oh, yeah. No, I was trying to see if they're. What's the purpose of the effect? Just can't recall. It's fine.
Mhm.
Hey, if you're
I-
so uncertain, sleep in the cart with Autumn, so that you're at least near somebody.
Why am I
Safe.
sleeping in the cart? We have tents.
I don't think rest is. I think we just need to get out of here until I don't.
Me and Autumn will rest up so that you two can be a little more mindful in the cart. Yoda, how long do you need to sleep?
Not long. 4 hours is sufficient
Oh,
enough.
see, so you just watch our backs for 4 hours and then we get going like nothing happened.
Mira, that dough was magical. Do you perhaps know or detect any magic? I need another one who can sense magic around here to know what I'm feeling.
There is magic.
does
It's
feel-
just nothing major.
Off. Like there's some form of sickness over the forest. I'd like to go over to Are there any patches of flowers, or is it just kind of general matted down, almost dead grass? Any type of stumps, tree stumps,
There's plenty of tree
fallen
stumps here.
branches,
There's
patches
plenty
of
of
dead
tree stumps
leaves?
and branches.
Huh?
There's plenty of tree stumps and branches. Not many flowers, but
Tree stumps and branches. Okay.
Mhm.
I know they would look odd or off. Would I be able, with medicine, would I be able to determine how to? No, not. I'm not saying I would have the skill to heal it. I'm saying, would I know what type of skill would be needed
that
to?
would be more nature if you're trying to figure out how to heal these plants.
Oh,
Nature or medicine, either.
You can try medicine, it won't tell you as much as nature would about healing plants. Because medicine is generally for the sake of healing other people and
Nope.
animal organisms.
oh, here's your garlic meat spring while they're off doing that. I've always make a side for you, me, and Sol. A little golden for Sol in case he wants to eat. Why he takes watch.
Hi.
Another cantrip, actually. Is there cantrips, right?
Mhm.
24-hour weather prediction within this 30-foot camp. Druidcraft, yeah.
It's supposed to remain sunny here for the next 24 hours.
Or at least for the next 4 hours. All that really matters is 4 right now.
Mhm.
So no
Alright.
storms coming in, or thunderstorms, rainstorms, hailstorms,
Yeah, you definitely don't
storms out
detect
there,
any big storms coming.
sandstorms. uh,
You don't detect any big storms coming for sure.
I don't detect any unusual weather nearby,
Mhm.
or at least within the day.
So are you eating this meal or not?
Soul is gonna look at the meal. It's the same meal he had before, right?
Exactly
Yeah,
the
it's
same.
yep.
Just a
Still got
little,
that nice golden sheen.
I still would
just
like
a little
to
bit less
attempt,
golden sheen on it. So since you're being so skeptical and untrusting,
I
Okay.
would still like to attempt a medicine check on the off tree stump. Or apparently not, I don't know.
Yeah, you can't
Average,
determine anything out of the ordinary with a
fine,
10 in medicine.
Soul's gonna use 5 of his lay on hands and use it on himself to try to cure disease or neutralize poison.
Okay. You feel a little bit rejuvenated by the magic as it kind of fills you with a bit of energy. But Autumn, since you're checking his eyes, nothing changes with
The
that.
weather should really hold
Okay.
fine. I mean, yes, there
Adam,
is
did it
something
work?
off, but what is 4 hours? Why the rush?
4 hours makes us all rested up so that you can
No,
sleep
no,
in cart.
I'm not saying I'm on the side of yes, 4 hours is perfectly fine for rest. 8 if you really need it, whatever. Uh, why the rush? Why rush past it?
Because whatever magic it is going weird, and
Do you know what magic it is? Do you know where it's at?
it's everywhere.
Okay, can you point to
Literally,
something specific?
as in when I use detect magic,
It is the forest
it
itself.
is everywhere. It is surrounding us. It's detect magic is supposed to let me see the auras of anything that's magical. We are in an aura. Everything is magical, and it's a cold,
Well,
cold
that's
one.
that's true. Just because you don't understand the magic or how it's here, it doesn't mean it's bad all the way. Sometimes you just have to learn to live with it,
And if what's going
or at
on,
least even if it's just temporary. And this does seem temporary. I don't want to live in here permanently for the 48 hours.
Soul is gonna look to it's gonna look directly at Autumn and say, "I think they did. Is the purple still there?
It's more so prominent than it was before.
We need to get the hell out of here
Not by
now.
much, but a little bit.
I don't want to lose my mind to whatever. I don't want to. I don't want to lose to whatever is going on with this.
Just wait
I
4 hours so that we can get moving, properly
Sword.
rested, and not exhausted.
So
Whatever.
I think the reason it's not as strong in terms of how fast it's growing is because of where we are. You're fine. You're not going to transform overnight. So, at least for a couple days,
I could
at this
transform.
rate, you should
or
stay somewhat.
It could make me fall. I don't want to fall. As he seems shaking.
Aren't you
Everybody
already a
falls.
fallen angel?
I'm not.
Everybody falls down.
No,
It's how you get back up.
it's not.
That matters.
It's not that.
Autumn looks very confused.
I don't want to become what attacked us before the forest.
What attacked you?
Oh, just a few wolves.
Before the forest. Before that, we don't.
Just a few angels. They were pissed.
Could you tell me something a little bit about these angels?
Oh yeah, they just wanted us dead.
No,
Oh, no,
they-
more specifically, they wanted him dead, just before the way he looks.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he doesn't have the prettiest face, but still.
So Soul, what do you look like again? Your friend.
Brown
Remind me.
brown hair, eyes like golden ichor. I have how do you describe those battle things from the thing from before that's currently affecting me? Not the purple thing, the other thing.
You have open injuries across your body as if something burst out from you.
I have open injuries, so you can see my blood's golden like ichor. And I'm very pale.
Look, we just need to get you bandaged up. You'll be fine.
Look, you don't need to be so hard on yourself to keep describing yourself
You
as
need some
ick.
bandages.
I'm trying to describe what's going on.
You do look a little extra wounded. Would you like some help with those wounds?
I've been. He uses another 5 of his lay on hands to try to heal it, to demonstrate how it's not healing.
Your hands
Oh.
glow as you place them upon yourself, but the purple in your eyes still doesn't go away.
I'm talking about the wounds, not the purple.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the wounds don't go away either.
Even as it says, I magic won't even heal them.
I wasn't talking about magic. Do you have some bandages? They look like they need to be properly wrapped and
Oh, we got needles and cloth. That'll work just fine.
yes.
Oh, yes, you could sew the curtain over Soul.
See?
No, just
We can
it's
solve
basic.
That's why
It's a basic medicine check of a field medic. That's not magic. That's actually medicine.
Noel has had enough abuse as it is.
If you would, I don't.
So
have
it's not
any-
abusive. We're trying to help you.
Un-
This is an
unfortunately-
intervention, I think they call it.
Unfortunately, I don't have any extra bandages unless you have some clean bandages. I can clean them real quick.
I don't think we have any.
Any cloth at all.
Oh, I got a curtain here.
A curtain?
A curtain?
Okay.
It's going to
Okay,
his back
Lisa?
currently,
Like
into his flesh.
an undead covered in undead. Yeah, no, that could be end horribly. Let's not do that.
Oh, trim around where the parts is not sewed into me.
Would you mind if I use this to
Go
help
ahead.
serve the wounds a
No,
bit better?
It's
She
fine. Don't use this thing. I'll tear apart part of my clothes. Then they're already torn up as it is.
Oh, don't do
There's no
that.
point in destroying your clothing.
He's trying to get nude for us.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Trying to
What?
seduce the
Do
newbie.
you offer some cloth or not?
Yes.
Yes. What piece you offer to kind of speed this along a little bit? She bows her head in thankfulness. Takes her offhand. Harvest deity stacks to the ground. Sorry for the break in the background.
The doggo.
And
You okay there?
and right, after sorting the ground, blessing harvest, scent, and takes shreds the piece of cloth into strips. Here's the medicine roll, check roll, and you'll play moments, right? In the strips. While the dough is still prevalent, into the saddlebags. One of the saddlebags that's filled with water. Rinses it fully. All of it. Pulls it out. We need what's a little bit of water usage for some cleanliness of wounds. It's important to keep it clean. And then dips it into the other saddle, brings it out, looks how well it's free enough, and then uses the other saddlebag to kind of re-clean it, and then wraps.
Well,
Does this help your There's the roll. With all my using both of the saddlebags and 60 pounds, I was actually going to ask for advantage, but I guess I don't need to with that roll. Now I roll high. Damn.
I'm jealous of that.
Hey, you could always go for a nat 20.
Yeah, you're able to get a fair bit out of the fabric, and even though the wounds cover almost all of his body, cover a fair amount of them to the point where they're probably a little bit less painful.
If there's any fabric that's needed, I'll use the bottom parts of my yellow and orange undershirt.
No need for that. I could
If needed.
provide my own.
But I don't need to. There's enough. Yes. And I guess with that roll, it's enough to make it stretch.
As you're kind of looking at the wounds and wrapping them up, they're unlike anything you've ever seen before. Like I said, it looks like something was bursting out from him rather than in a weapon or something coming in or across him.
It looks like what again? I'm sorry.
It looks like something burst out of him rather than cutting into him. So it's almost like the weapon wasn't from the outside.
Oh, if you wouldn't mind me asking. Not trying to pry, this is simply just wound questions, but what caused this?
Dole is gonna look.
What
Look.
type of weapon happened before you got this? What were you up
Wasn't-
against?
Oh, that was up against Fallen.
Is this from you taking some sort of weird thing?
I don't know how to. It is a result of a power that was not my own. That is legitimately all I really know. At the time, I didn't know how to feel about that except, well, happened shortly after my little brother's head was
No.
rolled
I'm
to
not
my
asking
feet.
how you felt. I'm asking what were you fighting? What type of weapon were you going against?
Radiant? I mean, there were fallen angels. Legitimately fallen angels.
Oh,
Did they look anything glowing intensity like my
what
doe?
about the green lightning that you were shooting off?
Did it have that same glow
Shut up.
as the doe over here?
After Hazel commented saying "Short, shush," and then he listened to the question. DM, do I don't remember you describing anything like that with them.
Actually,
Oh,
that
yeah.
would be a GM
There
question.
was
too.
a great deal of what Sork just described.
Yeah, we also.
There was a lot of that. That was the power
Very
that
great.
you channeled.
There was a lot of I mean, it was. What did she hear what Sork said though? Is the question, I guess.
Probably.
Mira, did you note what Sork said?
Okay. Radiant. I heard radiant damage.
No.
Okay, she did not hear what Sork said.
What Soric said or Soul?
Yeah, sorry.
Sork.
Oh, I thought Soul Rosa was talking.
He
No.
was.
I was talking, but then
Sork
Sork.
interjected with something that the party may or may not want you to know yet. And they were wondering if you remembered
He
No,
just said.
I did not hear.
okay.
Claire definitely didn't hear you speak. Or the icon
it was-
came up.
It was.
What
not-
character noticed this? I don't know. Probably. We'll go with no.
It was a power that I rather. It was magical.
Did it have similar glowing, translucent effects as my doe over here?
Hey, is the dough? Does the dough grow glow green?
the color may be different. Okay, now this might be a GM question too, Emerald.
Emerald, I need some back. I need some
Is-
help here.
With what the dough is, and with what that monster angel thing was, are they of the same magic school? To look the same type of intensity glow. Not the same color, just the same glow intensity.
Why don't you both roll me Arcana? Both Soul and Mira.
or religion.
This is Arcana.
Arcana, okay.
Not a
I
wizard.
have a question. I always thought religion was wisdom off of a modifier, and why does it say on the character sheet intelligence?
It's intelligence
That's what
based.
it is.
It is?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it was wisdom, but maybe
It's one
I'm
of the things
right.
that's strange is like clerics are a wisdom based class overall, but then religion is intelligence. Paladins are charisma based, but again, religion is intelligence.
I'm not complaining. I'm
Okay.
just probably remembering wrong.
So,
With those Arcana checks, oh boy.
oh my god.
This is lovely.
Yeah, you there's no way they're related.
Would
in
I
any way.
would I get an advantage since I went to magic school?
No.
I tried.
You didn't have like your degree wasn't really in comparing magics to other magics, and this wasn't from the school of magic you went to anyway.
Well, lower hole, it's all about history and stuff like that, so I figured I'd throw the dice on that one and ask.
I asked the other two members, her Spring Soric, is it? And Spring? Are you still wolf form?
Well, technically it's autumn, but yeah, no, I'm untransformed at this point. I think.
You're wolf or humanoid?
Human.
You're human now, okay. Autumn, that's, gonna get confusing in player's mind over here. Oh boy. And Soric,
There's
does my dough have the same intensity as these angelic beings?
I mean, I don't think so. It's a doe versus an angel.
Try for another Arcana check. That's what I'm asking. Teamwork Arcana check if you want to. Huh?
The reason religion is intelligence is because it's a knowledge check. All knowledges fall underneath intelligence.
Hmm.
And Autumn has very little knowledge of the outside world, so it doesn't make sense for Autumn to know at all.
Oh no, that's just from 3rd edition, 4th edition, and previous editions.
I mean that's sort of true, but like medicine helps you diagnose illnesses, and yet that's a wisdom. So
Yeah, it doesn't.
it's a lot of knowledge, though.
It does not fall underneath the knowledge, though.
Mhm. What I'm saying is, like most knowledge things are intelligence.
Okay,
But not
I
all.
wasn't trying to get bogged down by rules. Anyways,
You're fine.
I was also asking Soric as well.
Oh, Emerald, by the way, I sent
What
you
are
something.
you asking, Soric?
If you happen to notice if my dough looks like the same intensity glow as these angelic beings.
Oh no, it doesn't look anything like a burst of flashlight coming from the sky down, waiting to smite those that get struck. It's very loud, very bright. Yours is just a nice little translucent glow, not calling apart the heavens.
Can I roll a history to see if I would have seen something similar in the past? my travels from Protestant up to here. It's a long journey, right? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know.
Oh god.
Yeah, that is funny. So I could literally go to my piano and just record me playing that instead of playing that audio.
Okay.
But no.
Her arm over her chin in a thinking pose. Thinking cap on.
Alright, what are you trying to accomplish with this history check, Mirror?
I come from the lands of Protestant, if you know where that is. It's way, way down south. It feels like I've been all over the damn continent. Just keep walking, carving. one competition to the next, and
Oh, you're.
It's irrelevant. Let's just let us rest up and then we can get out of forest.
Hmm.
Well, Soul said, not Soul. Sorik said that we should nap in the same area. I don't know why, but I mean,
Safety.
yeah,
If
okay.
someone wants
so
to
for
be
safety-
paranoid, he can watch us all in one spot. The cart. We can all sit, rest. May not get the most comfortable position, but be
I-
nice and easy to move in case something comes up.
I also can't do that because I have to rest all 8 hours to recover my power.
Yes, you just watch us for 4 hours and then you sleep in cart for 8 as we move on with day. We'll wake you up if something comes up.
Hmm.
You want to move now? You get to sleep in cart by yourself. Why the rest of us get to move?
I don't think that's a good idea either.
You wanted to move now. This is quickest way to move now.
So for now, Soul, did you eat the food from dinner?
No, I did not.
Okay, everyone who did eat the food from dinner got healed for 3 points, and their constitution is increased by 1 for 24 hours.
Awesome.
Nice.
1 point, not 1 modifier, but if that brings you up to a new modifier, that does increase your max health after the long
Oh, I
rest.
thought you said 1 modifier.
1 point.
That's not going to do much for me.
I assisted in your cooking job. Yes, I would have eaten.
Yes.
Soul is still trying to question why no one else's eyes have turned purple after the
Oh,
meal.
you all feel much better after my magnificent cooking.
hmm
How-
It definitely invigorates everyone a fair bit.
It
Soul's-
is definitely tasty. Pulls a
I
bite
love the cart.
I was going to say,
off her plate
pulls out
No,
a
my throat is a
clove.
little raw now.
and just kind of waves it in front of Soul's nose-ish area. The smell towards your nose.
Soul is gonna grab his one of his rations and he starts eating and saying, "I don't think it's a good idea to eat anything of, even if it was attacked by one of those wolves."
Okay. So you want us to sleep and then we get going immediately so that we can protect you.
Oh,
I-
what was the stat given on the food? I didn't hear that
Plus
part.
1 con.
Plus
Temporary
1
for how
constitution.
long? For how long?
24 hours.
Okay.
If this is dark magic, then maybe it's slowed down because of my blood.
Alrighty. As we're going to the long rest, are we following? What are we doing with Mira now? Because previously, Sork took the first rest while Autumn watched, and then Sork finished off.
Oh,
The
no,
rest of
but
the watch.
Soul doesn't want to sleep, so I thought he could just take watch. Let us 3 take a 4-hour nap, and then he can sleep in cart.
Someone needs to sleep either way.
Soul needs a full 8 hours of rest, so
So yeah, he can
And
sleep
Soul-
8 hours in cart.
Look, someone needs to watch.
someone does need to watch. Soul
But
does need to sleep though, in order to be any use to the party.
and Autumn's the transportation, so either she sleeps now or you wait 4 hours during the day.
No,
And
when you-
Autumn sleeps
Sure.
now.
What is Soul's concerned about is staying here at night.
No, the rest of us don't have an issue with this. Miata, do you want to take first watch?
That is fine. I will assist where I'm needed.
Alrighty. Me and Autumn will take a rest up. You take first watch, you sleep, and we probably get moving while the 2 of you are in cart. Just so that we can keep going fast like Soul wants, but minimum effort.
So you're saying Mira takes first watch.
You sleep in cart, so that when we need to move, Miura can join you and we just move.
As Soul gets to the cart, Soul is gonna just basically barely get in and just completely collapse. Like you can tell he
Worn
can't-
out.
Worn out. He can't.
Would the bandaging have aided your pain? A little bit?
I don't think so in this case.
it helps with the pain, but the wounds do not heal any better. They are way beyond what a bandage can heal, unfortunately.
We're also out in the middle of the woods, so I'm sorry. You only have available medical supplies as where we're located.
Yeah, I mean, healing magic didn't fix him, so clearly something is afoot with his injuries. He hasn't told you much of what, but something's going on.
Oh.
So, in your first watch, Mira, can you roll me a perception check?
And during watch, I would keep the doe out as well. In fact, a little bit further unhooked and a little bit further away from the encamp. Like I'd be on one side, doe on the other. And
You're just recasting it every minute?
yeah, every hour. Every hour.
That one takes a spell slot.
No, the cantrip, which was every hour, right? Yeah.
The-
Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm
The
sorry.
cantrip was every minute, the spell slot was every hour. So,
Yes,
you can-
every minute. Did I not
Okay,
write that down?
that's fine.
I'm sorry.
I'll write you out an official one before next session. I just had a time crunch before this one.
Anyways, moving on. Yes,
Yep.
you should really make it like every 10 minutes, the cantrip, actually. Yeah, 10 minutes. 10-minute duration for cantrip, right?
I will write you out one later. We can talk about it outside of session. For
Okay,
now,
okay,
I need
yeah,
that perception check.
Anyways, perception, yes. So it every minute, every 10 minutes, whatever, on the other side to see if anything kind of rustles. So I'm on one side, it's on the other. Just if something's gonna come in, it's gonna see either me or the spirit, kind of thing, right?
Yep, but make your perception check. Okay. So, you don't particularly notice anything out of the ordinary. Actually, why don't we move people? Where are you sleeping? Move yourself throughout the camp wherever you think you would be sleeping.
I'm always sleeping near my cart because I don't trust tents. I know souls
Okay,
collapsed in the cart.
Wait. Okay, yeah, no. So I guess Soric and Sol are sleeping together. Okay.
Sora can always sleep cross-legged back against the cart. Doesn't bother him too much.
All is completely collapsed and everything, so.
Yes. If Sora doesn't notice, it's okay. It's considered.
Why did you stop mid-sentence? Why did you stop mid-sentence? Emerald, I'm scared.
When the whole party goes silent.
All right, Mira, you start to hear footsteps at a certain point. And by the time that you detect them,
In a what direction?
right next to you,
Oh, okay.
that was very poor perception compared to the stealth of these creatures. There we are. You see all of those creatures right next to you, running at you. Purple glow in their eyes, purple reflection in their eyes, and teeth bared.
Hmm.
I yell loudly, just a scream.
How long into the rest is this happening, by the way?
This is happening less than an hour in. Basically, as soon as some people were out of sight and it looked like a good situation to pounce, they pounced.
Awesome. I'm
Okay.
not-
So
I'm
how
not really out of
easily
sight.
does Autumn wake up here, or is it?
Everyone will wake up pretty easily from this.
Awesome. Do you need me to send you the code again, Emerald? So add initiative efficiently.
Fuck.
You can.
If I was a barbarian, I'd say I would rage right now.
Oh, you can always become a barbarian.
And not at this point, no. And
Oh.
Palibard is not something I want to do right now.
Oath of the Barbarian.
That would be fun, actually. Just to see as a class.
Oh, now it goes above a 10.
Oh, hey, Soul.
Yes.
You finally figured out how to roll a d20. Not a d4.
Oh. That sucks. Wait, did no one select their tokens?
I did.
He did. I hit the
I
wrong
don't
thing and accidentally
understand that.
deleted it. There you go.
That's the reason I'm here, just to help out.
Okay, yeah. I don't understand the token initiative or whatever.
Same thing we do at mine. Except for I just
I'm not
always
sure I follow what you mean with that code, Echo.
replace click the token,
Uh-huh.
click the wolf, paste the code, replace the octothrope with the number that you want.
The hell's an octothrope?
Hashtag.
Ah,
That's its official name.
I'm happy I just do banking stuff. That seems less technical.
I like to learn the names of symbols just to confuse people.
Would I have time enough to move or not?
No. You're waking
Not
up.
really, no. Yeah, okay.
Do I have time enough to move or act?
No, you don't detect them until they're already here.
I didn't say attack, I said any action. Like a defensive spell on myself.
No,
There you go.
you don't detect them until they're already here.
So the only thing you hear is a scream. You wake up and roll initiative. Nothing else do you get
Yeah,
to do.
basically. With a
Wait.
9 in perception, you weren't watching very carefully to the direction they came from, at least.
Wait, I thought Mira was asking that, not Autumn. I'm so curious now.
Arm didn't.
I was asking.
What?
Yeah, Mira was asking, not Autumn. You guys were going off
I
with
was
Autumn.
already awake.
Autumn was
Should
asleep.
I-
Yeah.
Would I be able to
Yeah, no, I
scream
was
and
asleep.
cast a certain spell on myself?
On your first turn, yes, but you're only first detecting them as they're right on you. You did not hear anything until you saw them immediately on you and got your scream in as a free action.
Oh,
You
I
did not
really
get
hope
a
they don't
turn.
have past memories of me burning them to death.
I did not give them a surprise round against you, but they still have the jump on you.
Ah,
And you are the one who is awake right now, Mira. So the first wolf is gonna gun for you. And let's see here. I'm assuming does a 12 hit you?
No.
Okay. Then it runs up at you and completely whiffs. Next up, this bigger dog is going to run up against you. Does a 19 hit you?
Unfortunately. I'm probably dead, aren't I? Make a new character? 5 attacks. Just roll them. Tell me all of them.
It's 10 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
and make me a strength save. As this wolf the size of a horse runs at you and smashes into you, you hold your ground and manage to keep your footing. Sorek, you awaken to a scream
Awesome.
and the sound of wolves charging.
Alright, turn back to Soul. Wake up, there's wolves. Just yell that at him.
Okay.
Does he sense the annoyance in his in Soul's growl? Does Soul wake up from that? Is a better question.
Oh no, you probably woke up
Yeah.
from the scream. I'm just letting you know what's going on.
Everybody woke up from the scream. But we're figuring out what happened in that 6 seconds after the scream.
Yeah, it's a quick little saying, get up, this is what's going on. I'm jumping
I
off the
have-
cart.
And I have no spell slots either. Shit.
How don't you have any spell slots? We've had more than one long rest on the way here.
Yeah, it's been like 2 days.
Yeah.
We've had a long rest since the last battle. You just used your detect magic since then.
Unless he used Detect
Yeah.
Magic on
You-
every spell slot he had.
To be fair, he did smite the mule as well,
I
so
did smite the mule. That's the thing.
I think you might have burned your spell slots there.
I
Okay.
I just wanted a record. I didn't want to stay here during the nighttime.
Hey, you can tell us later, or maybe you won't.
Yeah, maybe we'll.
Oh, nat 20.
Okay.
22 points of necrotic. Well, that's
Can you,
an
can you roll that again? Does that actually roll?
Yeah,
Or
that
does it just do a 20?
it's based off our crit rules.
Just
No, I
roll
was saying
again.
the attack roll. Does the attack roll? Or does it just say 20?
Well, it says 1d20
It's,
whenever you
yeah,
go
the
over
attack
the
roll
number.
was a 1d20. Critical strike is if it's greater than or equal to 20, so it'll glow green like that. Then
Yeah,
the
plus
damage
4
roll
charisma.
is everything's there.
Yep, okay. I'm just checking.
Yep.
Okay. And then... Alright.
Woo! So yeah, I wake up pissed. I have no idea how injured this dog looks.
Tasty.
Not very.
Oh, not very
Um,
injured.
These wolves are significantly bigger than the ones you faced before. The big ones are. The small ones are more middling, but they are. It's like the ones before were minions compared to
So
these.
nope, time to make all new character sheets. Alrighty, I'm done.
All right. Next up, this big wolf over here is going to run over to you, Sorg. Does a... I'm assuming an 8 does not hit you.
No.
Okay. Fair enough. It misses. Soul, what are you doing?
Okay, I wake up. I see what's going on. I see Sorg's being attacked by 2 wolves. And I do see Mira there, right?
Yeah. You can always,
Yes.
You can always get to the other side of me.
I could flank it, and then we could have the flanking bonus.
Yeah.
I'll yell to Mira to head towards Autumn.
To what?
Head towards Autumn, so she doesn't get surrounded by wolves.
Where is Autumn? Can you?
In the
She's
tent
right
behind
there.
you.
in the tent behind you.
Oh, okay.
As Soul gets out, and Soul has a face of I'm fucking done with this bullshit.
Oh, I'm not.
He's gonna look at the wolf. He's gonna give a little smile, and he's gonna start walking towards the wolf.
Soul?
Yep. He's gonna walk over there.
All right.
Then he's gonna two-hand his battle axe. and swing.
Okay.
Mother
Nope.
of God!
Gonna say make it with disadvantage, but I'm pretty sure that already isn't gonna.
Eh, let's go crit fishing.
Wait, what? Wait, why is it at disadvantage?
Um, as you swing at this wolf, you feel like there's something really wrong with you attacking it.
Do,
It feels like you shouldn't be attacking it.
do I recognize this as something that's not supposed to be?
Roll me insight. Not really, no. You don't really detect anything like supernatural or particularly strange about this.
Okay. Okay.
Alrighty.
You can't do shit.
This wolf up, are you done with your turn, Soul?
I have nothing else to do.
I thought you were going
Okay.
into flanking with me. Oh,
Like
well.
This wolf up here is
Well, I'm
gonna.
at the flanking thing. We're surrounding it.
No, we're at 90
You have to be on
degrees.
opposite sides. You can
Could
form a
I
triangle around it with you if you have three people.
could I
There you
move? Could I move over there then?
If you were there, it would have used the 13 on the attack roll, but I didn't even have you roll disadvantage because you missed anyway with the 13.
Okay. I mean, if I can just move there, then that'll be good.
Yes. Okay. That's fine. Um, then one of the wolves is going to burst through the tent and make an attack against Autumn, who
Okay.
is not had a chance to stand up, so they're not prone for this attack, but they are they are in the tent. I'm going to assume a 7 does not hit you.
Nope.
Okay. Let's see if they manage to land an attack like ever. All right. And then this small wolf next to Sorik that he initially attacked is going to attack him back. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
Oh, what do you know? That actually does meet my AC.
Okay. That's going to be 9 points of piercing damage, and I need a saving throw.
Of
A
course.
death strength save.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
Oh, that's wrong sheet.
Lots of strength saves
Yeah.
incoming.
And no, I'm on prone.
Yep. All right. Autumn, it is your turn.
All right. So, I am going to. I assume I don't have any weapons on me right this exact moment, so I'm going to produce flame in the wolf's face and throw it at it.
Okay, sure.
Danny? Can I come in?
So does 24
Excellent.
hit?
It does, absolutely. Roll me damage and intimidation.
And intimidation. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
6 for damage, 13 for intimidation.
You see fear spark up in its eyes as it's looking at you. You're not
Nice.
you're not totally sure if it's you or just something else it sees, but something about this situation it does not like.
Ah, okay.
Mira, you're up.
Holding my, reaching for both swords, dug into the earth. One down low, one in a parry position, plus 2 AC to myself, and which is bonus, and
What are you doing?
channel divinity.
Okay.
I got 2 things on me. Hell yeah.
Sure, you're gonna go ahead with your war priest channeling.
Yeah, they have bonus to attack on the next round, and I believe that's just an in turn. Yeah, that's correct.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. The wolf to the left, right next to you, is going to go ahead and make an attack against you. That is a 20 to hit.
So we rolled good. Okay, that does hit.
Mhm. Okay, that's 6 points of piercing damage against you. And I need a strength save. And the one right next to it is up next. Okay, you are knocked prone. Let me find that. Five.
What's it doing?
What do you mean? What is it doing?
What is it doing? Like
As it
or the wolf form of a grapple?
no, it's just knocked you over. You can stand back up freely.
Oh, okay, like push and shove. Okay.
Yeah, they're just knocking you over, and then the others are attacking you while you're down. Does a 19 hit you?
You're just rolling eyes. Shall I just? Okay, fine. Making a new character. Goodbye.
No.
Fine. Down. Death saves. Here we go. I didn't think first round out was like a bunch of death saves. Okay.
Okay. Are we at death saves?
Yes,
Are you done?
we're at 0. How much damage? Sorry.
You gotta remember, this is a level 2 party. We don't have
Mhm.
very much health.
I'm
How
all
much? How much damage?
7.
Oh no, not down.
Okay. Yes, I won't wear the level of the party. They can handle this threat. Sork, you're up.
I'll stand up first. And let's attack
Okay.
the smaller wolf again.
Go ahead.
Oh, don't know why that's an advantage. 12. That probably does not hit.
It does.
Oh, sweet. And that. 11.
Okay.
That's all I can do.
Fair enough.
I'm done.
All right. The big wolf next to you is going to go ahead and make an attack against you.
Really
So,
surprised. Being wolves,
Yes.
they didn't see a deer
Okay.
thinking it's food first instead of me.
it's a spectral deer. It doesn't look like a real deer.
They would know the difference.
Yeah, it's clear. It's translucent upon looking at it.
They would know the difference. Those beasts.
Any creature with an intelligence above like a 2 would probably be able to tell the difference.
Okay.
A creature dumb enough to not know any languages could still tell the difference. It's like asking if somebody can tell the difference between a mage hand and a normal hand.
They both look the same.
From a distance, though.
And just keep
Yes.
going.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever.
They're able to tell the
Don't
difference,
think about
and
me. I'll just figure out how to remake it again. Whatever.
we can discuss it later. But yeah, Sork, does a 21 hit you?
I catch. Let's see here. Yeah, I cast shield. I catch his damn mouth.
Okay. Go ahead. You catch it in your fists.
Yeah.
Soul, you're up.
Alrighty. So the big wolf's right there, right?
Yep.
Indeed.
Okay, with the flanking bonus gets us advantage.
Yep, that would negate your disadvantage against the big one.
I'll swing at it with my battle axe using both hands.
Okay, go ahead. That hits. Roll damage. Excellent.
And that is slashing.
Indeed
And
it
he's-
is.
And he's doing it right at its... He's going to do it and try to hit it directly on the middle of its spine.
Okay. Fair enough. Only a flat d20.
Okay.
Okay. So, are you going to do anything else on your turn?
No, because I can't infuse the attack. I already rolled damage.
Okay. Um, Autumn, you hear a growling sound coming from behind you, and seemingly from nowhere, a large humanoid-style creature is going to pick up the wolf right next to you and smash it into the ground.
What? Now I'm extremely intrigued. Okay then.
And yeah, as the wolf gets smashed into the ground by the werewolf, which from everything you've heard before doesn't make a whole lot of sense why they'd be fighting. The wolf, the ground shakes from the impact, and this wolf's spine is clearly broken. It's incapacitated for a bit. It's not down, but it's hurting. And for its turn, it's just going to bite weakly at the werewolf, and actually, not that weakly, it critted. So as it's smashed into the ground, it's going to reach forward with its jaw and get a good grip on the werewolf's heel, like its calf, and just start biting into that, causing quite a bit of pain. Alrighty. Next up is the small wolf next to Sorik. Does I assume a 9 does not hit you, Sorik?
Nope.
Excellent. And Autumn, it is now your turn.
Well, Autumn's gonna stand up and look at the werewolf, ask, "Who are you?" And I don't assume it's going to respond right away, but
No.
can I see Pillow anywhere if I look around?
Yeah, Pillow was sleeping next to you. He's kind of standing there on the ground looking up at this fight happening right next to him. He felt the ground shake from the
Okay.
wolf getting slammed into it. But as you're looking at this werewolf, you notice that his eyes do not have any kind of purple glint to them.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna say thanks. Don't hurt the blizzard, and I'm going to run over here and attack this werewolf, or not werewolf. This normal wolf. That's
Okay.
not normal because it's a direwolf.
Sure. Yes, it's a massive wolf.
I assume I grabbed my sickle on the way here, though I guess that is that a bonus action or an action?
You can do that as a free action. You can arm
Okay.
yourself as a free action.
So I'm going to go ahead and attack it with my sickle.
Okay. Go ahead. That hits. Roll damage. Okay.
And I'm just going to go ahead and shout to whoever's next to me, like, werewolf is on our side. And that I'm done.
All right. Nira, it's your turn. You can stand up from prone as half your movement, if you choose to, and then take your
And
turn
what?
from there.
And what else is there left?
What do you mean, what else is there left?
What other actions do I have left after standing? Right.
That doesn't, it's just movement.
Standing takes half your movement.
Oh, it's
Yes.
just movement. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it doesn't consume anything else. It's just half your movement. So if you're not planning on moving, you can just freely stand up without having to consume
Wisdom
something.
save on a small beastie flea.
You need a wisdom save from it, you
Yep.
said?
Yeah,
Okay.
flea.
I assume a 10 fails.
Yes.
Okay. What are you trying to do to them?
Flee.
Oh, you're casting command on them?
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay. Well, actually, their turn is up next. So they are going to run. They're going to dash as their action. And run over here. Next up is the big wolf next to you, Nira. And they just got stabbed by Autumn, so they're going to retaliate.
Understandable.
They are going to actually critically miss. They swing towards Autumn, completely miss, and end up their paw gets dug into the ground a couple inches. And they're, for the purposes of this next turn, considered prone. Sork, you're up.
Same versus as good as the first.
Okay.
Come on. There he goes. Oh, there we go. 16. And another 13 necrotic.
Excellent. It is starting to definitely look worse for wear. It's been beaten up quite a bit. It's holding its own, but you can see its confidence start to waver since you're looking at its face.
Oh, that's what I've been hitting, so.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Nope.
Alrighty. Next up is that same wolf, and you've definitely been beating it up quite a bit. It is going to try and retaliate. Does a 10 hit you?
I've been smacking the small one the entire time.
Oh, that was against the small one?
Yeah, every attack's been against the small one.
Gotcha.
Oh, I thought you were going after the big one
No.
too. That's why I flanked it.
No, I've been after the small one the entire time.
Okay.
Well, shit.
Fair enough.
So is that small one even standing? That's the better question.
No. If we're moving that over to the small one, that small one is definitely down.
Okay.
It's not instantly dead, though. It seems to be kind of holding itself together on the ground.
I'll rip its head off later.
And so it is your turn then.
Okay. I will slash at the big wolf, I guess, still.
Okay. You can roll that, normally. Excellent. That hits. Roll damage.
And
Alrighty.
with that, I'm also going to infuse it. Since I hit.
Uh-huh. What are you doing with your hit?
I'm using the racial feature.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
I
roll.
know. I haven't used it. Yeah, I haven't used it except for a temper tantrum.
Yeah, go ahead and roll it.
Well, that fits your character in a nutshell.
Well, maybe bad shit doesn't happen to him 24/7. He wouldn't be as pissed off. Okay, and we'll have a 2, so it is a 2d6. Not necrotic. That's the other one that's fallen. This is for the oh, there, angelic strike. There you go. 2d6 radiant, and that is a fucking 2.
Oh.
That is unfortunate. Alright.
I'm crying.
No, it's fine. That just would have been a badass way to kill it.
It would have been. It would have been nice. Especially since that's basically my only magical thing I can do right now.
Okay. All right. Anyone who is within eyesight sees the werewolf dig both hands into the wolf's mouth and just rip it in half from the mouth.
Oh
That's
damn.
that's
That
kind of
wolf is not coming back. And then next up, the wolf that is down is going to make. Oh, okay. The wolf that was down actually gets back up. It's very, very injured. Has virtually no stability to it as it stands, but it is alive once more. Autumn, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack it with my sickle again. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to produce flame at it.
Okay.
Okay then. I'm going to assume that misses.
Yeah, 7 is gonna miss.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me intimidation, though.
Okay.
oh,
You don't quite manage to inspire fear in it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Mira, you're up. What would you like to do?
Growling menacingly, thrust the sword into its kneecap.
Okay, roll me an attack.
It's not a cold shot, it's more of a humorous thing.
I gotcha.
You don't gotta kill it all the way, but the Lord's rather finicky about removing kneecaps.
Well, if you stab it the right way, you can get its foot stuck in the ground by your sword and immobilize it further. But yeah,
And then
you're
growling menacingly. So it's attack with damage and the extra +10. Plus an intimidation roll to say don't mess with me. Which is what the growl's for. Yeah. It hurts me my mouth to growl right now, sorry.
so you're just telling it not to mess with you as you attack?
Yes.
Go
Well,
ahead and roll your attack first, and then we'll
I know.
determine how easy your
Plus
intimidation
10.
attempt is. Okay. You do have advantage because it's prone.
+10 to that. I guess I didn't need it. Whatever. Better safe.
Yeah, a 32, believe it or not, hits.
It
I know
barely
that's
scrapes
crazy and
by.
all, but yeah, this wolf does not have more AC than a Tarrasque. Okay.
Wait a minute. I can't tell if I did the damage right on that. Oops.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, it's rolling. So you did 5 points of damage. With that, you can roll your intimidation if you want, but it will be with disadvantage.
Intimidation or basically a show of strength.
Yeah, you can choose.
With strength, not
Okay.
trying to charm charisma. Yeah.
Roll me a strength check then. That's a save, but okay.
Oh, right. Okay. So
If you don't have proficiency, it's the same thing anyway. With an 11, it doesn't appear particularly perturbed, not any more than it was by Autumn's Fire.
right. A check would be d20 plus strength modifier.
So,
With the rock button.
next up is the wolf that ran off, and it is going to dash back into combat, but that is its turn. And its buddy is going to make an attack against Mira, who just stabbed them. Does a 15 hit you, Mira?
No.
Okay, excellent. It misses. Sorik, you're up.
Now I'm attacking the big one. I'm telling the small one to flee with intimidation.
Okay.
More or less. Let me see here.
Roll me intimidation, but do it with advantage.
Awesome.
After you just knocked the crap out of that thing.
Ooh.
Last turn.
20.
Alright. Fair enough. You see fear light up its face.
And I'm going to
Go
attack the
ahead.
other one.
Yep.
A 20.
20 definitely hits. Roll damage.
7. I roll min damage.
Yeah. It's getting really worn down by this point, but it is still standing. Next
Okay.
up is the big one. He is going to retaliate against Soul, actually. Does a 23 hit Soul? Actually, sorry, no. That does a 19 hit Soul.
You said 19
Yes, 19.
on Soul.
Correct.
Okay. It's Big Wolf, right?
Yes. Does that hit you?
Not. Knowing my luck this time around, I'm gonna use my reaction and use my one use of Silvery Barbs.
Okay. Darn, didn't you say you were out of spell slots?
I have the no, this
Racial.
is the. No, it's not racial. It's the feat. It's the initiate feat. You
Okay.
have. You can use it. You can use whatever spell you choose. You can use it one time
Okay. That's
without
fine.
using a spell slot. And that resets after a long rest.
The new to hit is 16.
It does not hit me.
Alrighty.
Ah. You said 16, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, it does not hit. Oh,
Alright. And then you're up.
so Big Wolf's still right there, right?
Yes.
I shall hit. It's now facing me, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna try to hit it on his snout.
Okay.
Try to knock his teeth out with
Roll
my.
your attack. That hits. Roll damage. So you're rolling great in combat. You just got to replicate that outside of combat too.
Well, he can't do it because he doesn't agree with his party.
Currently,
That's a
right
good
now,
point.
currently, right now, Soul seems to be in the right about we should have gotten out of here.
Soul, how
We
do you want to
couldn't
do this?
have. We
How am I gonna
literally
do this?
couldn't have.
I'm gonna take the axe and then just straight up swing and have the head of the axe go in its mouth as I'm swinging through.
Okay. So you're like cutting open the bottom part of its jaw.
Effectively, yes.
Okay.
And have it have a clean follow through.
All right. Fair enough. And it falls to the ground. The other small one looks up at Sorik, fear etched in its face, and it is going to take off
I'm still
at
going to
max
kill it.
speed.
I'm
Yeah,
still,
you get an opportunity attack. Go ahead
yeah,
and
I'm
roll
still
it.
going to kill it. Oh, and I crit.
Yeah, okay.
I want to go through its head. The brain and
It
all.
has 1 hit point. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm taking out the brain.
Okay, fair enough.
I have a snack now.
All right. And you do see as the werewolf takes off into the forest and disappears.
So the werewolf disappeared.
Yep.
Yes. Well, it ran off faster than the wolves could even run, and poof, gone. So, Mira, you're up. Or wait,
Yeah, mirror.
hang on, no, Autumn.
No, we don't need
Autumn
it.
was
Alright.
before Mira. It skipped you in the turn order for some reason.
So, this one's still alive, right?
That is correct. It is prone, but it is alive.
So I am going to. It has the purple eye thing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and produce flame again.
Okay.
And does a 20 hit it?
Yes, it does.
All right.
Of course.
Woo! Putting on that
and
max damage.
roll me that intimidation.
Sure. Let's see.
Okay.
My one
Fair enough.
damage is very threatening.
Yeah, yeah. You can see it. Like the damage itself doesn't really scare it, but the fire's bright enough that it's kind of caught off guard. It doesn't look like it's about ready to run or anything, but it's definitely off its game.
All right.
Mira, what are you gonna do with your turn?
How hurt does the big one look?
He's pretty hurt.
Pretty
He's
hurt?
still alive, but
Growling menacingly at the small one for the
Mhm.
intimidation of strength. And then attacking the big one. And guidance on myself. Do I need to roll 1d4? Like, not guidance, I'm sorry. Resistance on myself. On attack.
you're casting resistance, you said?
Resistance on myself. I said the wrong word, I'm sorry.
Why are you're casting resistance, but you're making an attack roll?
Yeah, to stand my ground. Growling menacingly. To not get knocked over again. That's always a bad show of strength if you get knocked over. Yeah. Yeah. My brain's
Okay.
running like ahead of myself over here. I'm sorry.
So you're not actually attacking, you're trying to make a strength intimidation check and cast resistance on yourself.
Yes.
It's a cantrip. Isn't that available or not?
It is, but it takes an action to
Oh, it
cast.
takes an action? Oh, whoops. Okay, then just attack then. Fine.
Okay.
Attack and a growling strength intimidation on the small one.
Roll your attack, and if you do enough damage, you'll be able to intimidate them better.
Is that going through on the roll numbers? Because I can't see anything but the totals.
I do see the 9, the 19 to hit, and which does hit, and the 9 damage.
Okay, so it is going through correctly. Yes.
And this thing looks pretty much an inch from death at this point.
Is that enough to intimidate the small one? Or not?
I'll allow it. You can roll your strength check. Okay. You do see it sort of squirm a little bit, but it doesn't seem ready to flee. It's actually its turn next, and it'll kind of look a little unassuredly at the big one and make its attack against you, but the attack seems a little more cautious than normal. Does a 16 hit you?
No.
Excellent.
Yay, shield.
Alrighty. And next up is the big one. That one will attack you. They are a lot less uncertain, but they are hurting. Ah, critical hit. Okay. That is going to be 11 points of damage on you, Mira.
How much? Wait,
11.
what?
They critted against you and dealt 11 damage.
And I'm down. Okay.
Okay. Zorik, your turn.
Awesome.
The wolf in front of you is dead. The only two left standing are over by Mira and Autumn.
Oh. Oh. Looks like me and Soul will come here and clean up this mess then. Yeah, that's technically flanking. I'm on the exact opposite side. Is it not?
Yep.
Awesome. Let's just put it down, out of its misery. Let's rip off a leg.
Sure.
23
That hits.
for 10 necrotic.
All right.
Is it dead or no?
With that, yeah, go ahead and describe how you kill it.
I rip off its leg. I'm not gonna let it move anywhere.
Okay. Its left rear leg is the closest to you.
Yep, I'm just ripping it clean off.
Okay.
I got a drumstick
Yeah.
and I got brains. Oh, and I want to roll intimidation to the small one.
It was already standing shakily, so it collapses dead from that.
Oh yeah, no, I want to roll intimidation to the small one. In one hand, I have a brain. In the other hand, I have a drumstick of a wolf.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Oh, what body part shall I get next? 16.
It whimpers at you, and looks up quite fearfully.
Okay, I'm done.
The big one or the small one?
The small one. The big one's dead.
Oh, wait, this big one? This
Yeah.
big one's dead?
Yeah.
So there was no crit?
No, there was. Crit happened. My turn happened. I killed it. Okay.
All right, so as you're looking at all this happen, you are going to be attacked
By
by the wolf that was previously laying there dead.
me, the one that I cut in half. Its face in half. That one.
Yeah, you cut its mouth open. But
Oh.
yeah, it rears up behind you and swipes a paw at you for a 19 to hit,
That hits.
10 piercing, and a strength save, please. But you immediately get an opportunity to retaliate on your turn.
And a strength save.
You're knocked prone, but you can stand up for half your movement on your turn, which it now is.
He's gonna stand up.
Okay, fair enough.
He's gonna turn and look at and see it and see what the mother effer's looking like since he literally cut its mouth in half.
Oh, it has the tar beat out of it. It's almost like a zombie at this point, how it's come back.
So its mouth.
It's mobile again, but it's not in good condition.
Okay, he's gonna go and try to slash at its straight up at its skull to hit its brain.
Okay, roll your attack
Alright.
with disadvantage.
Does a natural 20
No, you
Take
still
advantage.
roll with disadvantage, unfortunately. But
I'm
if
not
you
the-
still nat 20, we'll all cheer. Oh,
I
I'm not
hate
there.
the one time I get a nat 20.
You don't need
The
it.
one- Ah, fuck me.
anything
Hey.
else, Sol?
No, thank
Um,
you.
Yeah, so
I can help Soul with
that-
that.
since it was my Silvery Barb, since the next thing I do gets a advantage, would I be able to
You
use the counteract
can-
at disadvantage?
You would choose a creature, but because
Or
you
to
didn't.
myself? Oh,
Oh,
thought-
I mean, the next thing you did would have been your strength save, actually.
okay.
Yeah.
Could I do this? No, okay, never mind. Okay, it doesn't matter then at that point. Okay,
Yeah.
You could have stood up whether or not you got knocked down, so.
You can move away from it if you want to.
Mhm.
that's it. I believe that would give it an attack opportunity, right?
Yeah, that's fine though.
I'm gonna die if I do that.
The downside is
I don't get the big chances of saving throws like you.
Stark doesn't see the problem with any of his party members dying.
you just pick yourself back up. I've done it.
Yeah, there's more death anyway, and more death is always good.
Okay,
All right. So,
so Soul is just gonna stare at it and try. I can't intimidate it because I.
Whiffed.
So Soul's just gonna sit there very pissed off and upset right now.
Alright. So, does that mean you're done with your turn, or?
Yeah, I got nothing else I can do.
Alright, so is this wolf still in one piece, even if it's dead or whatever? Though I assume it's not dead.
Oh, kill it again. You can never be
It's
too
down.
certain.
It is in one
I'm
piece.
down as well. Okay. Over.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be using my sickle on it, so...
Sickle or heal Mira?
Oh, wait, no, Mira's down. I'll go ahead and heal, Mira real quick. Healing word.
Okay. Fair enough.
There you go.
Mira, you get 7 points of health, and you are no longer down.
Am I prone still or not?
You are prone, but you are
Now,
alive. And that is your bonus action, Autumn. You can still attack.
yeah, so I'm still going to attack with my sickle.
Are you attacking the one that's on the ground, basically dead?
I am attacking the one that looks like it's... Yeah, I'm attacking this one, because it's,
Okay.
What are you removing?
It is
I'm basically
lying
trying
there.
to decapitate it.
It is not moving. You get an automatic crit. So you
Okay.
can freely smash, cut off, destroy whatever you want.
Yeah, so I'm decapitating it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, the small one gets to watch this. We rip off a leg and then we decapitate its head.
Yep. Mira, it is your turn. You are prone but alive.
I will use my hit die pool to regain some more hit points.
Ah, the insert rule.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Go
What?
ahead. No, then don't mind me.
That's an action, so I don't think I have anything else, correct? Does it look like I'm trying to parry while I'm doing this or not? The smaller thing? Strength.
I'm actually not familiar with this rule. Can you use your action to burn hit dice?
Yes, you can.
Mhm.
What, you guys didn't know that?
You get it once per long rest, right?
Yes.
The hit die, yeah.
As an action, a character can use Healing Surge, spend up to half its hit die as an action.
I think that's been in since 2nd edition, actually.
Yeah, it's been in every edition.
I don't recall ever hearing this before.
It's in the DMG, Dungeon Master's Workshop.
Actually, I think it's in the player's handbook somewhere.
Oh, it's an optional rule. Okay.
I'll post
Okay.
it for everyone to see.
It's an optional. Yeah, but that's right after like a healer's kit where you can't use hit dice until someone expends a healer's kit.
I
don't-
really thought that was just a all-around general thing for every character could use a hit die pool for once per long rest. I took
Right.
over 20 points of damage. That's really not possible.
Yeah, I mean, so it's in there with like slow natural healing where you don't regain hit points in long rests.
But those are all,
Yes
they're
or
each
no?
individually different rules. They're each subsections. None of them contour to the other.
I'm just saying they're all there under optional rules. I'll say let's not do that for now, but I will think on that and get back to you before next session on if I want to include that one.
Oh, wow. I'm actually surprised. Okay.
I don't hate the idea, but for now we're coming up on 30 minutes till the end of the session, so
Yeah,
let's keep
okay.
moving.
Okay. In that case, since that's not available this time, that's what I'm hearing, correct?
Correct.
Strength, intimidation, in a parry maneuver with both swords, blocking. I guess this would be it's not a damaging attack. It's you want to try again. You're gonna, it's essentially a block with swords, but using strength intimidation rather than damage. Does that make sense?
I mean, so first of all, the wolf is not looking at you.
Oh.
It's still looking terrified over at Sorik.
I have a
But
brain and have a leg.
This one? The small one right here?
yes,
Yeah.
the small one is petrified by Sorik.
I have a brain of a small wolf and I have a leg of the big one.
Well, then just attack.
Okay.
I didn't know if you get up, if it would turn back around or not.
Yeah, I'll give you advantage since it's technically looking over at Sorik and kind of has its back to you. And that advantage is going to come in handy. Okay, there we go.
Didn't stab oneself.
All right, how do you want to do it?
Growling.
You want to kill it with a growl.
Grrr! Sorry, player really can't use a whole lot of loud vocals right now.
Oh.
No, that's fine, but I was
what
asking how
body
you
part-
kill it.
How do you kill it? What body part do you remove? How do you make it a lasting impact?
Going for the. No, we'll go for the legs. You don't need to move. Slice off its legs and then slice it down the middle.
Okay.
Horizontal legs, middle.
Uh-huh.
Two sweeping motions, right?
Okay.
Two sweeping motions. Back legs and down its back.
Yeah, you swipe cleanly through all of its legs, and then back through from hind end to head. It's just sliced in half. You sever everything from the heart to the stomach to the brain. Everything is torn apart by your blade.
Does it smell of good meat or does it smell poisonous?
You see all of its organs are purple. Like not a healthier like reddish purple, it's just purple.
I'll still eat it.
Starting to get to a darker shade.
Okay.
And why don't you roll me an Arcana check? Okay, you don't recognize anything about this. It doesn't remind you of anything.
I do shout out. More dark purple here.
Indeed. Would anyone else like to put their magical expertise to the test looking at these wolves?
Oh,
I
Is
would
any
love.
of them-
I would
wait,
love.
Is
we,
it
I
still alive?
thought we still had one alive. That
Yeah,
swiped
is
that
any of them
soul.
still alive?
Oh, yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's true. This one is still alive.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm currently busy with that. So with that thing, so I can't help in this endeavor.
I will definitely help get rid of it.
It's something for after combat.
Oh,
to
also, by the
survive.
way, I'm at 4 HP, so if one of y'all would like to come over here, that'd be great.
That's okay. It rolled a 10 to hit you, so I'm pretty sure that misses.
Oh, you too, huh?
Okay, so if I flank with the wolf, can I kill Soul?
You could, probably. Do you want to?
I don't think Soul would mind.
Dork, I don't think that's much of a question.
I literally have nothing. I literally have
Yes,
none of my
soul-
tricks
Before Sork gets a chance to move, Soul, you do get your chance to retaliate.
Okay.
against the wolf.
You were in
Alrighty.
initiative before, so go ahead and make your attack should you choose to, or do something
No.
else. There you go.
Doesn't. Oh, I'm
Do
not
I
gonna
still
say
have-
anything.
This time it does not have disadvantage.
Okay. Okay.
You can roll your damage if you'd like, but it has 1 hit point, so I mean,
I want to see how bloody
it's
it is.
kind of a, how do you want to do this, whether or not?
Okay. So, as angrily as possible, he's gonna
English.
as angrily as possible. He's gonna take both with both his hands. He's just gonna go and he's gonna go in with an uppercut motion, hit it at the neck up to decapitate the head.
I mean, you did roll your battle axe, but I'll allow it.
I did what to my battle axe?
You rolled for your battle axe, but I'll allow it.
Yeah, I'm using the battle axe. 2 hands.
You're gripping the battle axe and
Yeah, with 2
swiping off its
hands.
head. Okay.
Yeah. Wait,
Gotcha.
you said I meant it like I was gonna
I
rip
thought
it
you
off
meant
his
you
head
were
with my
using your
hand.
bare hands to rip off his head. Which,
Yeah, Sork would do
if
that.
you were Soric,
I-
that would make sense.
I mean,
Oh.
I'll keep that in mind for the future, though. But
I know what I kind of want to do. Just
just yeah, I'm just gonna cut its head off like that. Just an upcut, straight up. Look at it, and say, "Now stay down." He's gonna turn around and he's gonna turn around and he's like, "How's everyone else doing?" Guys, that's kind of your cue to say something.
Well, I mean, if you
Down.
turn around, you're going to see that there's corpses at everyone's feet.
oh, I'm gonna just swivel my head, let off a nice thunderous bark at you, and say, "Wake up! It's been a dream."
Any dream with you in it is a nightmare.
Do you
I-
believe me?
Are we?
So, considering the fact that you were wounded in that fight, you can roll this with advantage. Your insight.
Insight?
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Yeah, to be fair, you've been fighting wolves in your dreams, but so normally this would be easier to know.
Well, thank
Oh.
God it was with advantage.
Just barely.
Just barely through my bullshit.
Sork, it is not
Alive.
time for your bullshit right now. I'm bleeding out.
Barely.
It's just a flesh wound. Just sew a curtain into it. It'll be fine.
I'm bleeding out.
Yes, yes, it is.
My blood is not supposed. That's
Could
not
we
how you.
perhaps use that curtain in the cart for some extra bandages?
Oh, the curtain's sewed in my back. You have to trim it off and then you...
I'll just need 4 hours of rest, and then I can heal myself with my magic.
But yes, I
hopefully,
will roll... Can I roll... Hey, when did I have seen this before? So is it Arcana or History for me?
If you've your choice.
Awesome.
It'll change the information that you get.
Okay, because Arcana is negatives, but History is not.
Sure, you can roll history.
Whee! Oh, hey, a 10. No, never mind.
Yeah, you definitely recall it. You do pick up a little bit more than you might have in the past. You recall that this was kind of a magic. This discoloration was often related to curses. Dark magic
Ah.
dealing with curses.
Motherfucker.
No, that's all for Sork to know, and he's going to think about it. You have no idea.
Yeah, it's up to Sark what he tells the party.
Which will probably be nothing, knowing Swark. That or he'll lie about it.
You never know, Sork.
What do
Yes.
your facials look like? Sorik,
Lost in thought.
you look like you're thinking of her there. Penny for your thoughts?
Oh,
Are you literally going to pay him a penny? That's an important question.
Or copper for your thoughts?
Oh,
Hands
yes, I
out for a
can.
copper.
Yes, I can always give you a copper for my thoughts.
Okay.
Damn it, Autumn! How dare you?
Autumn, what?
How dare you tell her what? You told her how to get around me. Pay me.
Well,
I mean, probably if you weren't paid the whole time to do stuff, maybe you wouldn't have said that.
logic. You said it yourself. We can pay you for anything.
Yes. You paid me 2 gold to sew a curtain to my back.
So,
You're dragging me.
wait a minute. I was assuming it was just a loose piece of cloth in the cart. It's on
No.
you?
Yes, it's an actual curtain they got from a shop.
Literally,
They paid for the curtain, and then they paid me 2 gold to sew it into my back.
I wasn't a part of this.
it's part of his flesh now.
I wasn't a part of this. I'm just gonna say this now. This was not my idea.
Also, I was not planning on sewing it into his back. He was the one who said, sew it into my back. We were going to get him little straps in the whole bit so he could remove it, but no. He
No.
wanted to sew into his
I
flesh.
wanted to make sure it's very believable that I am in
No.
the festives.
So what's the results of the copper
It's
thing going on?
believable in is there a color to it or something? Something special?
It's rainbow. I stand it as much as a rainbow does.
It's awesome.
And you get to see somebody with rainbow wings carry all around a brain saying, "Who's next?"
And a dog leg.
So, I think we should get. So,
If you wouldn't mind, a little bit of extra spare cloth. Some of us took a little extra damage than others.
Oh, no, that's just fine. Just trim it right off the back. Make sure I have a little bit of a cowl so I can have it. But yes, just a little bit lost in thought about the war, the curses, the death,
If
the
you don't
undying, the undyingness of creatures once you turn purple. You know, basic things.
oh,
I
that,
don't mean to take anything for free. Do you want something for a little bit of this?
Oh, you can pay me whatever you want: servitude, money, gold, barter. We can figure
Hey.
that out later.
hey, Surik.
Here's the silver for
Murder.
the cloth.
Hey, Surik. If I gave you 1 gold piece, could you tell us everything about all that stuff you just said, like war, curses, that specific part about things undying when they turn purple?
Oh, it's an observation. Yeah, you got a gold piece to give, or you just blowing
Yeah.
smoke out your ass.
No, I got a gold to give.
Alrighty, is it gold?
Yeah, straight up gold piece.
Alright, is it covered in gold? Your blood.
My blood's gold.
A gold
Yes,
piece covered in
but-
gold or a gold piece covered in blood?
Your blood
I-
is gold colored.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
blood
that's
is
the reason I'm
gold
asking. Is the gold piece untainted, or does the gold piece have his golden blood on it?
does it have my blood on it, Emerald? I guess is the question.
Your currency is safe.
Okay.
From
It does not
your
have-
blood.
Always offer to smear your blood on it.
Oh,
Coin purses are usually leather. Like your blood doesn't soak through that too easily.
all I really remember, this was a long time ago, because you say it's 800 when it's supposed to be 1300. So, long time ago. Just a little thing of curses, turn your body purple, undying loyalty, and just make sure you win war at any cost. You know, standard things.
Okay. And how
Um,
does this? Do you know how it affects humanoids or possible celestials?
It affects everybody.
No matter what blood.
It's the first time I've seen it on animals, if that makes you feel better.
It doesn't. It makes. How do you know a cure of anything?
Never been inflicted with it, never had to find a cure. All I know is people fight with it. Undying loyalty, you're forced to serve, maybe? I don't really ask questions. Too long
Yeah.
ago, can't remember too much. Might remember falsehoods. It's just things from long past.
With that information, could I look in my history book and see if I could find anything remotely like that?
Hopefully you
Sure.
know how to use your history book.
Yeah, roll your intelligence. Ability to find something in your book based on a reference.
Just straight up intelligence, not like history check.
Yep, just intelligence.
Fuck.
It's not your recollection of history, it's your ability to find your way through the book. Find what you're looking for in the book.
Okay, you said just
Okay.
roll.
Why don't you describe for a moment your book and its history?
This book is a giant book from Lorehold. It's from the Lorehold school. It has histories about different types of. It'll have things about different type of magics, different type of curses. Only events. There's some events, but since it's a school of history and knowledge, there's other books for that stuff. This is mainly about anything regarding curses, potential things that Witherbloom students could do to you, because Witherbloom students will prank you no matter what they do. Curses, some artifacts, not as much as my father's stuff, but some artifact knowledge. Curses and stuff that the school would know. Witherbloom, any knowledge that Witherbloom would have. Just books about curses that have been significant through history. Anything historical based is basically on anything major that a student may encounter after school through history, like that's been shown through history, war, anything during war, that type of thing.
So you want this book to describe curses throughout history, the prominent curses?
Well, permanent curses or spells, anything of that nature that would be used like during wars and that type of thing. That's from what I have read from like the Lorehold thing. That's kind of their kind of things. Just all. It's basically all his. They wanted to basically describe it as all history, but I feel like that's kind of overpowered.
It would be through memory, recent memory. So it'd be through the last couple, probably 1,000 years.
Because I
And
mean, that
it
would make
would
sense.
have, it could have some of the more common curses and the prominent spells throughout history, ones that turn the tide in war or were particularly helpful
Yeah, I feel
to
like
people.
I feel like we might need to talk about the history book later at that point because Lorehold's thing was just
Okay.
it's all about history, this not specific history. So kind of
That's why I'm asking you what you think your book would be about. What would your character have studied and bought a book pertaining to?
it would have been curses and artifacts mainly at that point, concerning his history of his father, curses, artifacts, and probably some basic herbal remedies from things. But he really wouldn't have that too much because he had Tequil with him the whole time. So
You're saying curses, artifacts,
cur-
and herbal remedies?
no. I think curses, artifacts, and historical events, obscure or non-obscure. Maybe that might seem obscure to non-magic users, but very prominent for magic users.
Okay. Um,
It's useful, but I don't know. I don't know how useful it should be.
let's talk later about the depiction of major historical events because that's something to get into then. What character would know about that? As
Okay.
far as right now, what it says about curses, um, it takes a bit of searching, but you do eventually manage to find a description of a curse that seems kind of similar to this. Uh, except in the book, it's described as something that's inflicted um, by vampires on touch, on contact. They would touch creatures and they could transform them into other creatures that were thralls to them.
How is that possible?
So,
I'm with. So Soul's gonna just say, "How's that possible? Even with my blood, that should make that impossible." I would think. Autumn,
Yeah.
Autumn, here now,
What do you mean? What?
over here. Read this with me now. Also,
Okay.
um,
What's it say?
so this has to deal with vampires,
So
which means these animals are affected by vampires,
there's no such thing though.
and there is no such thing. We have one who's been changed by a vampire in our back. Do you forget to kill was actually you don't know about what To Kill's history. To Kill was not what he was usually. I'll get into it later. He was attacked and changed, okay? I'll get into it later. It's his personal business. Long story short, vampires do exist. The Witherbloom students,
Roll
head
persuasion.
teacher. Oh, sweet mother of God.
If you roll an 18 or higher, she'll believe you.
19!
Okay, so theoretically, vampires might be a thing. Continue.
As he shows you the book that shows the whole other thing about the curse and everything like that. It says, this is what the similar thing that's been going on. And and that means whatever this thing is Yeah. I think we need to find something that's anti-vampiric, and he looks at you. He's gonna say, I think the only reason why I have not been this is only slowly progressing is because of my blood. It is because I am, well, half angel. But I'm only half. The other half is, well, a straight up fallen, well, a redeemed fallen ASMR. Or Asmir, I mean.
ASMR? Really?
I'm sorry, I've been saying
You're
it wrong.
sound
Asmir. Asmir. Sorry, my... This thing's hurting my head.
An Asmer, okay.
ASMR.
No, my character doesn't know what an Asmer is, so they just look very confused.
Beings that look angelic but only have very little angelic blood are humanoid. And also very pale. Last time I encountered a vampire, anything vampiric, was when a bastard was sucking on a friend of mine's neck and I had to save them. If somehow someone of half angelic blood can get affected by this magic and it progresses, even though they have holy blood in them, none of us are safe.
I just want to get Pillow out of here. I don't know why you pulled me over here, though.
Pillow's probably affected by it.
Yeah, we gotta get Pillow out of here.
It's too late. We need to find a. We need to get a. Does it show any way to break the curse or anything like that in the book?
No, there's no way indicated. It's not a well-researched curse. It's the
We gotta-
section on it is quite sparse. It's either rarely inflicted or not well studied.
There's only one person I know. There's only one person I know that could potentially know this stuff, or two people. Soric, and maybe to kill if his insomniac ass ever wakes up.
Oh, what are you asking me about? Sorry, I'm busy
I've-
over here up in the glass with our band-aids.
Well, we got a bigger issue than that then, apparently. I'll put the history book right there and show the curse. We might be dealing with.
because
this
some
is
of
a-
their claws kind of hurt over here.
Well, this might be a
And
very.
not to be stubborn at all, but I do need at least 4 hours of rest.
We got a bigger issue than that.
Oh, let us rest, and then we can go take care of this issue immediately.
He snaps his
Unless
damn
you
it,
can
Emerald.
speed up some healing a little bit, I need the rest.
He looks at you and says,
And points down at several bandages of various body parts.
we might be doing a variation of a vampiric curse, so we need to stay up for at least 10 more minutes to discuss what the fuck's going on.
Okay.
Look.
You mind if I look at this book, start reading it, and maybe it'll spark my memory in some way?
He tosses you 4 silver. Don't destroy the book.
Alrighty, I will try not to destroy the book.
No, don't try. We need that book for survival.
I understand.
Don't
as long as it doesn't
destroy it.
Man,
Oh, good.
Oh, go ahead, Autumn.
I was just gonna say, so I think that simply due to it being the area that seems to be affecting everybody, that leaving the area should, in theory, at least severely slow down the effects.
He looks at you. He's like, I doubt it, considering who it is affecting.
Look, I feel fine. Zorik seems to be fine. The new person seems to be fine. So, like, it's just you and Pillow. And Pillow, well...
Pillow's Pillow.
Pillow
the
is
thing
Pillow.
The thing that makes no sense to me is the fact that Pillow is an animal, and he should have been tiny animal. He should have been affected by this a long time ago. Honestly.
Well, it seems very random, the infection rate.
and it can affect someone of my blood.
Oh, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah,
I have no blood.
So obviously, it just picks and chooses.
Zorik, I'm still convinced that your blood is pure alcohol at this point.
He's immune because of alcohol.
I'm convinced you can't be infected by anything because it touches your blood and dies.
He's so much alcohol that his blood literally is a disinfectant.
I am legitimately concerned if he ever gets hit by a fireball.
Well, hey,
Oof,
if his
gross,
blood
sorry.
is a disinfectant. Oh, sorry, good.
What do I recall? I'm reading this book directly, and I'm thinking about the past.
Were you planning to share what you recall, or would you rather me PM it to you?
Oh, you can PM it to me. I'll share it in Sork's words.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead, Party.
So, in theory, if Soul's blood, or not Soul's, if Sorik's blood is a disinfectant, then, or at least an antiviral concoction, then if someone could convince Sorik to pour his blood into their mouth or something, or into something that they can consume, would they be cured?
No, at least not with. I don't think so, and that would
Let's
actually.
find out. Come here, Sol. You start drinking my blood. Drink from
No,
Sugar
that would-
Daddy Sorik.
That would kill me.
Oh, you never
And that-
know. I'm your sugar daddy.
He looks at you and says.
You're not allergic to sugar daddy, are you?
He looks at you and says, "The hell are you going on about?"
Oh,
You're the one who called him that, I will remind
Yes,
you.
you're the one who told him that.
Outside of
Yeah,
character,
well,
when
you.
we were joking, not in character.
Oh, fine.
We can't do that to Soul.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure at this point, because if my theory is correct, Soul's gonna have a fun time.
Oh. Oh no, we're just in a tiny little bit of a pickle. There's not much you need to worry about from this.
He looks at you. I need to make sure I'm still me.
Oh, you'll still be you as long as you can think. The moment you stop thinking, you're just an unthinking, unwilling, very loyal ally to the death.
Yeah, I don't want that. We need a cure for it.
Oh, well, like most cures, if you want to break a curse, you kill the source. Or you get far enough away so the curse doesn't affect you.
See?
Will it reverse any of the... He's gonna look at you and say, will it help? I don't want to turn into anything. I want to still be me, even though it has... I don't want to be anything else but me.
Oh, here's the bad problem about this. Is I don't... If the person who makes this curse is sending this after us, that means the person who controls these things is at least stronger than everything we fought combined. It's better to leave.
Even a fallen angel?
Oh,
We haven't fought it, you fought it. So we don't have that to gauge.
Fuck. And I had...
so it's either we can try to figure out how to diminish his power to get rid of it, or we can leave and go onward. So yes, it depends more on what you feel like. Since you're always in a rush here, since you never want to take it slow.
Soul's gonna look at his wounds and see if he's still bleeding gold.
You
Ooh,
haven't been actively bleeding for a while. It's just open wounds that you can see the inside of.
ooh.
They're
Hey.
not. They don't seem to be healing naturally.
Oh, if we ever make it back to town, I want to get some copper pieces. I want to put Soul's Golden Blood on it and say I have lots of gold for a game of Vastogen.
Wow.
I'd rather not have my blood used like that. It's actually something we should not let be in any enemy's hands. No one's blood should be in any enemy's hands.
Oh, me.
It's just blood.
Blood can be
What
used for
could
things like
possibly
magic.
go wrong?
Oh. So yes, we're facing a very powerful curse from a creature from the war from that I fought in many years ago, before 800 even came about.
How old are you?
Oh, I come back from the war.
Describe who you. No, it doesn't matter. That's semantics.
Yeah, it
Point
does.
is, Point is, there's no cure for this thing besides killing it.
Oh, killing it or get far away enough. If we don't get far away enough in time, yes, you'll still be cursed and forced to come back here anyway. If we kill it, it can't really curse you if it's already dead. So we're taking a gamble. Either we can try to get away and you become enslaved because it is, or do we go to it, kill it, or die anyway?
I would prefer not to die.
Fuck! As he yells out. He's just gonna yell out, fuck.
Oh, I don't sugarcoat it. I always make sure everybody understands what they're getting themselves into.
I know. I'm just frustrated right now because all the stuff that's going on. Fucking Helm's abandoned me completely then, I guess.
Oh, I guess this is your punishment.
Wow! That's brutal.
Faithful for fucking years.
Do you really think Sorek would put it any other way?
But still.
We have to make triple time. Because if it has enough power to affect even someone who is part angel... He's saying this without even knowing Mira's there.
Are these things undead?
Oh, technically they're undead. They're not alive, but they are alive. They're just they're unwilling allies.
Are these wolves even undead?
Oh, they're technically still alive until you kill them, and then they're undead allies until you kill them a second time.
So what were these corpses right here?
Oh, they're natural... They're probably people at one point, slowly turned to lose their minds, then slowly turned into a wolf, to ensure that your mind body is never found as you're forced to serve. You
Wait.
know.
Over to the
I
fire.
love how you sound like you're enjoying yourself as you describe this.
Wait, wasn't there a werewolf around here?
Something this unnatural does not need to be here. Goes over to the fire and starts setting each corpse ablaze.
Oh, yes. So, if you guys do not wish to save the bodies, we can decapitate them and throw them in the fire to ensure that they're nice smoldering cinders so they don't come back up.
Alright, well that is probably where we'll go ahead and end this session. Because we are coming up on 11 o'clock here in the last 2 minutes. If you guys want to discuss where you think you'll want to go in the next session, what do you think you'll want to do?
Okay, before we get to that, what do you guys want to call the session? Real fast.
Even more wolves.
Even more wolves, okay.
Wolf
Well,
campsite.
There
have a
have
great
been
night,
a lot
Wolf
of
and
those.
Reagan. We're ending the stream here.
We'll call even more wolves is my phone at this point.